All right, everyone, welcome to a college basketball doubleheader. Later tonight, we've got the game between Grand Canyon and San Diego State, but today we start things off with a battle in the Big East between Georgetown and Villanova over on Peacock. Georgetown, the worst team in the conference as things stand, dead last, 1-6 in conference play. They have not won a game in 2026. The last time they won was December 22nd against Coppin State 1 month ago. They've lost 5 straight. Granted, their last game against number 3 UConn, closer than a lot of people expected, only lost by 2, but still a 5-game losing streak for the Hoyas. Peacock is working today, yes. Peacock is working on my TV today. And yeah, for the Senior Bowl and whatnot, I look at the one-on-ones. The game itself, I don't really care too much about, but the one-on-ones are what really matters. And then for Villanova, coming off that 7-point loss to St. John's, looking to bounce back here today with a win, trying to make it what would be 8 out of their last 10. How's it going, Cujo? Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, the Bills press conference, I saw nothing wrong with that. I thought that was a very well-executed press conference, an admirable press conference. I thought that was a very good press conference. There was definitely very ho-hum. What the actual heck was that? Like, legitimately. Coleman's still on the roster. Also, we have the receipts that Bean liked, Coleman, and it was a Bean pick. You know how bad that press conference was? I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I am legitimately not exaggerating when I say this press conference. How bad it was. Kamala Harris's scriptwriter commented on how bad the conference was. I am not kidding. I made a tweet about how bad the conference was, and Kamala Harris's scriptwriter commented and said, yeah, no, that press conference sucked. That's how bad it was. The scriptwriter for a presidential candidate, the Democratic nominee 15 months ago, the head scriptwriter for them commented on how bad that press conference sucked. All right, Villanova with the ball to start. Yeah, he responds, but yes, I'm not even kidding. Lindsay, he's got it for Villanova. Villanova the white, Georgetown in the black. Villanova going left to right, Georgetown going right to left. Up top it goes, weaving around Hodge. He goes to Lewis. Lewis spins around, looking for some help. Backdoor cut, not there, picks up his dribble, 6 on the clock. Goes out, trying to drive inside here. Spins around, the shot, puts it up off the back of the rim. No good on that one by Hodge, but falls right back to Nova's second chance opportunity here. Yeah, literally it was dumpster fire. It was absolutely nuts. Fakes the catch and shoot 3. Going to try and drive inside the paint. Instead, lose the handle. But a reach and foul there. Perkins drawing the foul on Georgetown. That's their first. Bills losing record next season? At this rate, yes. I think McDermott might have masked a lot of problems. Yeah, he threw everyone under the bus. It's absolutely nuts. Always wanted a decision video was my favorite to make. Oh, man. Probably the Ben Johnson one. Ben Johnson or Matt Eberflus on Thanksgiving was probably my favorite. Inbound here goes up top for Lindsay. Pick on the right side, set by Brennan. Goes up top now for Hodge. Hodge goes to the far side, tries to get by Lewis. Reverse layup. That one too strong, but the tip-in is no good on the third chance. And Georgetown, despite allowing 2 offensive rebounds that drive, gets the board. Iwuchukwu gets the board. And now Georgetown taking it down the floor. He said Brady, Breeze, and Manning were never generational talents. Well, that's not true. Like, coming out of college, Manning was. Not Breeze and Brady, but like, he's right on Breeze and Brady in terms of coming out of college, but like in the NFL now. Williams. Pick on the left side, set by Iwuchukwu. Goes to Caleb Williams for 3. Got it. Caleb Williams gets Georgetown on the board to start. He threw everyone under the bus. It was insane. Pagula fired McDermott and Josh Allen was talking in Denver. It's so insane. Pagula said that the refereeing sucked and the call sucked, and if, as Lewis tries to drive here on the near side, picked up at the arc, goes back up top to Lindsay. Going to reset now back to Lewis on the near side. Lewis, pump fake. 8 on the clock. Going to try the step back 3. That one's online and in. Team straight in 3s to start. So let me get this straight by Terry Pagula's logic. Yeah, he does, yes. Let me get this straight with Terry Pagula's logic. The refereeing sucked. The Bills got hosed. That was absolutely a catch. If that was a catch, we win that ball game. McDermott did everything he could, and we should have won that game, but we didn't because the referee sucked. McDermott did everything right. Corner 3, Abraham. That one's good on the near side. So because of that, we're going to fire Sean McDermott. Like, what? The logic makes no sense. Like, how does any of that add up? Lewis gives it off up top to Brennan. Brennan to Hodge. He'll try a 3 after the pick from Brennan. That one wedged. Off the rim in a wedgie, going back to Georgetown as a result. What's the Bears' plan to kill Williams' half-court defense? chuck him some prayers. Chris will land on the Rams will go pick the Seahawks. Oh, something's got to give. Something's got to give. Like, nothing about that press conference. It was like, I thought he was a good owner for the Bills, just not for the Sabres. And now it's like, oh no, he just sucked for both. He got very lucky with Josh Allen. Mack. So Williams down to Lewis, back to Mack. Crossover the near Illinois, goes back up top, looking to drive inside here. The reverse lay-in, too strong by Lewis. Rebound on the play for Villanova by Brennan. Brennan goes to Perkins. Perkins will take it down the floor here on the far side again. Nova going left to right. Pick on the right side, set by Brennan. Now bounce pass to Brennan on the pick and roll. Reverse lay-in foul. He'll go to the line shooting two. Duke Brennan at the free throw line here. 54% on the season. Second leading scorer on the team. He'll have a chance to get to just 1 for 3 of the line last game. Yeah, Pats have a competent owner. Yes, they do. Yeah, it's like, I think Ross is a competent owner in terms of off-the-field stuff. I just don't think he knows how to build a winner. The other 2 owners in the AFC East are incompetent. Yeah, Josh Allen fumbling the second quarter definitely didn't matter. Rob with a 5, which game do you want? Get you on the call for it. I'm guessing San Jose State, but I'm not confident on that. First free throw by Brendan is good. I'm Brandon Bean, and I'm not smarter than a 5th grader. I also love how he made a documentary praising how good of a pick Coleman was, and then he's like, no, I didn't make that pick. That wasn't me. It's the Shaggy defense. He literally used the Shaggy defense. Second free throw is good. Brian, 2 for 2 that trip. College basketball game you're watching? I'm guessing you are watching Drake against Murray State. Up top here is Mack. Pick on the left side, set by Iwuchekwu. Williams gets it on the near side. 12 on the shot clock. I'll fake the drive inside, goes out wide to the far side. Lewis tries to spin around the far block. He's double teamed, looking for some help to reset. Go back up, 5 on the clock. Yet sit back. He's going to try a 3 over the hands of Perkins. That one off the dribble, no good, but falls right back to Georgetown. Iwuchekwu gets him loose. The handle stripped away by Lewis. They got numbers here, 3-on-2, layup, goaltending. Iwuchekwu got it on the way down, and Nova in front. Worst press conference at CM Punk, Tony Khan. Worst press conference since yesterday. I don't know if you saw the, now even Frank the Tank even retweeted my thing. Oh my God, wow. Worst one, the Kuminga press conference yesterday. You watching Asheville Upstate? Oh wow. Yeah, the bums are dead. It's not looking good right now. Abraham. Up top it goes for Halaifuna. 3 ball. Mack. No good. Too strong. Ribbon on the play by Nova. 4 minutes gone so far on the spins around. Lewis trying to go coast to coast. Lewis back up top, fakes the 3 Hodge. Now a deep 3 by Perkins. That one misses short. Rebound on the play, tip back, and it goes to Georgetown. JH. Halaifuna gets it. I don't know if you saw the Kuminga press conference. That was insane. Lewis fakes a step back from the far elbow, trying to go to the near corner. That one deflected away by Lewis, trying to find Caleb Williams, but goes out of play. Same with Georgetown, 26 on the shot clock when we get back. Frank with you on that. Yep. Yeah, Frank the Tank. The guy on Barstool. Yep, we go back. Really? You go back 15 years to Frank? Wow. But, yep, guess what it is. Hump day, baby. Hump day. Yep, San Jose State. Perfect. Had a feeling. Had a feel on that one. Yeah, I saw with the geese. That was really fun. I don't even know why. Why is there stock footage of geese in there anyways? Yeah, but if you saw the Kuminga press conference yesterday, someone asked the Warriors owner or the GM, like, Kuminga requested a trade. Like, what are your thoughts on that? And the GM basically said he has no trade value right now. To make a trade, the player needs to have value, and he has no value right now. It's like, wait, what? He's on your team. Like, how does that make sense? Barcelona by name feels like months month they retweet me. You know, at this point they might. They just give me credit. I have no problem with them. They give me credit. My brain got 4% larger after that retweet. How's it going, John? I appreciate you tuning in. Snow about 15 inches of snow over the weekend. Man, yeah, the East Coast is going to get pounded. I know there's going to be a lot of ice in the Carolinas and around Virginia. Yeah, to get a corner. We asked what happens to free agency. I don't really look at mock drafts yet until free agency starts. Because you can fill a lot of needs there. Right, biggest flaw is he looks toward the future instead of the now, and that's why we're here. I think part of the reason that Bean is also problematic is that he never takes any accountability. It's very clear he does not take any accountability. He doesn't look within. Oh no, look at the score. Yep, oh no. Look at that score. Northeast getting a foot of snow as well, yep. Yeah, I think my sister wanted to make plans on Sunday, and my parents were like, don't make plans Sunday. It's going to be a lost cause. Makes the room on your couch and crash until the spring. Yep, I love it out here. Love it out here in Arizona. Yeah, what a way to end Season 5. Incredible. Is the helmet logo the new Upstate logo, or is it an alt? I've seen both. I don't know which one's the primary. I've seen both be used. I associate the U with state across. Yeah, the video lies. The video evidence lies. Everything was doctored. The altered video. They'll release the altered video where he's like, I have to go. My planet needs me. And then he just goes off the frame. Deep the negatives all week? Jeez. Only ones are going to make himself comfortable at Foxborough on Sunday. Might get real bad. Thank God the game's in Denver, then. If you like what you see, the like button, subscribe. If some of the Steelers are going to be McCarthy, please let it happen. Please let it happen. Please let the Steelers hire McCarthy. The content for days. Your company's CIO did the 6-7 meme. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's how you know it's dying. When the old people get on it, that's when you know it's dying off. Kind of sucks AFC Championship was in Foxborough. Could have been an insane snow game. Would have been fun. Not for the fans, but would have been fun for everyone else. And $10 more gets your name on that leaderboard as well. Inbound from the side here. We'll go back up top for Mac. And Georgetown going right to left. Villanova going left to right. Out wide it goes Lewis. Lewis down the clock. Back to Mac on the near side. Mac goes to the near elbow for Williams. Williams tries to dump it down low to the big man. And Halifanua gets it to go on the great feed by Williams. Thoughts on the Baker thing? I mean, Baker he was not mature in Cleveland. Now, Stefanski probably should give him a courtesy call, but both parties are in the wrong, if that makes sense. Both parties are wrong. Perkins, fade away from the third block, and the biggest logo can't get it. It's an air ball, but the rebound on the play falls for Brennan. I'll draw the foul. 2 shots coming up. Right, that's when you know it's in trouble, when the meme becomes how you do fellow kids. Your tree's going to lose it if McCarthy gets tired of the Steelers. I'll be raking in the dough, though. I'll have a dumb decision every week. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait. 2 free throws for Brennan. 2 for 2 at the line so far. But I think BTJ's who being wanted. But then why would you trade with us then? That doesn't make any sense. First free throw, that one misses short. Because the Bills traded, the Jags traded their pick to the, right? Right, I thought we traded back with Buffalo. Yeah, that free throw attempt was, oof. You report that Baker was a jerk? I think there is truth in that to some extent. Second free throw is good. 3 for 4 at the line. Today is Brennan. It's 8. Less than a certain season? To some extent. Sean and Hyde, there wasn't like any like lolcows this year because they all got fired midway through the season. Mac spins around Lewis up top. Tries to get picked from Williams. Not there. 15 on the clock and a reach and foul called on Lewis. McCarthy made constant decisions early in his Packer tenure. I don't recall. Olympics? Yeah, I'm streaming the Olympics. We're doing every day of the Olympics. All right, I thought the Jags traded down with Buffalo. No, it wasn't. Hang on. Because we traded down twice. Shot there, no good. The tip-in is no good. Halifanua cannot get the tip in there. Yep. I was wrong on that. Yep. We traded down twice. I remember that. Might have been different here. 3 ball up top. Circles out by Lewis. Rebound on the play by Halifanua. Now taking it down is Lewis. Lewis goes to Mac. Mac going to try catch and shoot 3. That one no good. And the rebound on the play. Out of bounds. Going back to Nova. Yeah, Thomason counter 2-way street. Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, why would Baker then contact Stefanski after that? Some motivation. I worked 24 hours on the project the last 2 days. It's going to get millions. It's going to be in the millions for views. All right, Bills threw down Chiefs and Panthers. Yeah. I was wrong on that one. Oh, that's why I was singing 2023. I was off by a year. That's why we traded down in 23 with you guys, not 24. So then we traded down in 24. We did. That's why. You traded up with us in 23 for Kincaid, and we got Anton Harrison. I was off by a year. That's where. Okay. Pierce checks in for the first time. Palmer checks in as well. Palmer gets it. We're going to go up top. Back to Lindsay instead. Going to go up top to Pierce instead. Pierce. Lindsay. Tries a three. Not going to go for the alley-oop now. And that's... I don't know if that was an alley-oop or a floater. Either way, it misses. And Alfanua gets the board. That's Williams now. Jeremiah Williams checking for the first time. Tries to get pick on the left side. Waves it off. Nova just 2 for 10 for the field to start this game. Up top for Abraham. We'll go on the near side to Mulready. Mulready now to Williams. Up top for Halifanua. He's got some space. One's going to give it off to the near side. Williams down the clock. Waiting for the pick and roll. Floats it up from the second. From outside the 6th area. That one no good. Misses long. The rebound play with Villanova. Playing on the ground. Got to get rid of it. And will not be able to do so. That's going to be a... See if it's a hell ball. Yep, I'm right on that one. Yep. Right, they're trying to trade for BGA. No one to do it. That would make more sense. Yeah. Because we traded down both years, but 1 year was with Buffalo, the other year was with Minnesota. Right, no, NASCAR Fox can hear the theme, yep. So jump ball, possession, now goes to Villanova. Yeah, Bellinger caved. Well, that's a good deal, 5-year deal. That's a pretty good deal. That's a lot of outfielders on a contract, though, for the Yankees that are up in age in a couple of years' time. Full court press, got to get this one in, just does. Finds Askew. And Askew will take it down, guard up top by Jeremiah Williams. He crosses. Right, ABC's getting 3 so far, at least. Which is good. Morganson over here, they're better. Pierce. Picks up his dribble, now weaves it around, gets a pick on the right side after giving it off to Palmer. Palmer. Back to Pierce, swings around Askew, gonna try the catch and shoot 3. That one's good. Gets off the pick. Get some separation on Mulready. UNC up by 8 already, wow. And Nova up by 3. Askew, 21 points last night against St. John's. One of 2 players with over 20 that game, alongside Perkins with 23. Stolen away, bad pass. And now Villanova trying to go coast-to-coast blocking foul, drawn by Hodge. And that's number 4 on Georgetown. All right, once the Jags took BTJ, the Bills found trade twice out of the first. Yep. Yeah, with Worthy and then Coleman, or Leggett. ABC the next year is going to have a lot of stuff. What Big South team am I most scared of outside? Garter the Web. I mean, definitely Winthrop. On the near elbow. Trying to post up on the near side. Askew. Finger roll. That one misses well short. Mulready tries to get the board, but cannot hold on to it. Goes out of play. Same with Villanova as a result. Got him in content watching the game. Nice. I think baseball is becoming a bit more watchable now with the pitch clock. It used to be excruciating. Now it's actually pretty quick. Inbound underneath. Askew. Looks again, and we'll just go up top and back to Lindsay. Lindsay gets a pick on the right side from Pierce. He'll try a 3 off the pick. That one too strong. Rebound on the play, though. Falls right back to Lindsay after the tip by Pierce. He'll kick it out for 3. That one's too strong, and the rebound this time by Georgetown. Halifanua gets it. He'll give it off to Jeremiah Williams. Georgetown's not scored the last 3.5 minutes. Chance here. So Halifanua sets the pick. But on the pick and roll, it's a bad pass. Back to Halifanua. Out of bounds. Turnover. And going back to Nova at the under 12 timeout. Yeah, college football playoff game on championship on ABC. Very much long overdue. But we do breaking news. We have breaking news. Brian Flores has signed a new contract with the Vikings. Does not mean he's he'll be the DC there, worst case scenario. So it does not take him out of the running for head coaching job. He could still go Steelers or Ravens for head coach. But if he does not go there, he will be with the Vikings as the DC. So the Vikings are keeping Brian Flores as their defensive coordinator. I'm not too surprised by that. Obviously contingent on him not getting the job with the Steelers or the Ravens as a head coach. Pats want to trade it with the Bills for Keon. I mean, compared to who they got, who's the guy they drafted? Because they whiffed. Who's the guy that they drafted? Polk. So, Coleman would have been better than Polk. Coleman would have been a heck of a lot better. That was a weird time for receivers because you either have receivers that played really well, like Ladd McConkey in that stretch, Brian Thomas Jr., or you have guys that were complete crap, like Keon Coleman and Jalen Polk. Whereas Ty Rivero, I'm going to say fiction on that. I'd be surprised. Oh, it doesn't change anything, Steeler fan. He could still be the coach. It just means that if he doesn't get a coaching job, he's going to be the DC. Brown should hire a coach realistically. I mean, the Rams passing coordinator, I think, would be a good fit. McVay is usually pretty good. I think the Rams passing coordinator would probably be the best fit. Well, Sears hire McCarthy, I would love that. That'd make me so happy. Yeah, Jalen Polk, yep. No one better than me. No one's hands are better than me. Is he even on a roster anymore? Like, did he, flame out already after one, Oh, he's on the Saints. Has he done anything on the Saints? I completely forgot he was on the Saints. Okay, he had no catches on the Saints, that's why. He had 12 catches in 2 seasons. Good second-round pick. Get ready to learn UFLEs, buddy. All right, 11-8 your score. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. With the under 12 timeout. Georgetown just 8 points in 8 minutes thus far, averaging 1 point per minute if you're doing the math at home. Last time out against UConn, had 4 players in double figures. No one with more than 12. Played very good defense on the perimeter. Held UConn to just 19% from 3. Villanova last game, 42% from 3. The Yankees games are now going to appear on every network under the sun, so I hope you have enough subscriptions. Steelers would sign Flores. I don't know if they'd sign Flores. They haven't already. Well, they got to conduct some more interviews. Full court press rate will break it. Right, Flores and Lou Anarumo, but I would want to pair them with Davis Webb. See, that makes sense. Askew gives it off up top to Lindsey. Lindsey sweeping around Askew. Pick on the left side, set by Brennan. Askew on the pick and roll. Brennan tries for the slam, and he's fouled hard from behind by Iwu Chekwu. 2 free throws coming up. Let's talk about Pagula. Very stable individual. Would Schwartz be a good fit? I mean, it'd be a good fit to keep on the staff. I think the Browns want to keep Schwartz on the staff if you don't get him as the head coach. As of right now, percent chance that the season gets canceled entirely for baseball? Entirely, I'm going 30%. Who's better talent, UFL or CFL? UFL. First free throw for Brennan. Short. It's 2 for 4 at the line, or excuse me, 3 for 5 at the line tonight. Campanelli gets a job cycle. He's the favorite in Arizona right now, which terrifies me. So I think now, yes. He got a second interview with the Cardinals. I could see it happening. Instead of Vance Joseph. I hope they hire Joseph. I don't want to lose Campanelli. Yeah, Yankee fans, they better get the checkbook out. They're reviewing this for potential flagrant as well. So what's some hard contact there? So we've got a quick stoppage here. Take a look at this. Last one to go through. This was the Anarumo one. This was the Anarumo one. The last one did not go through. Kevin was carrying the Jags that much. Everyone improved under him. There was not a single player that got worse. What's the Super Bowl helmet? I just have it here for the next... I mean, this is going to be shown at my party. I just have it here for the next 2 weeks. Figured why the heck not. Second free throw. That one misses short. 0 for 2 that trip. Halifanua gets the rebound. Everyone under Campanelli got better. Like, every single player improved over the previous season. Like, Lloyd played out of his mind. He finally was used the right way. Bounce pass down low. Poked away by Askew. Same with Georgetown underneath. I don't let Boris use a bullprint during the lockout. Exactly. That was a bad stuff to say about Anarumo. It's better than who they got right now, though. Lewis checks in. Askew will check out for the Cats. Cavs up 19-4. Man. It's a good rivalry game. You have Cavs Hornets. Great rivalry. Inbound underneath, going to go up top, reset with Halifanua. And now it's Mack. It's pick on the right side. He'll try the 3 off the dribble. That one, no good. Rebound on the play. Back to Halifanua. Second chance. He gets fouled on the floor. Excuse me, I think that's going to be a shooting foul. Hodge getting called for that one. Team's second, his first. Let's have the Nova game. I have nothing else on right now, but I'll probably throw something on a little bit. Yeah, but Campanelli was really good with us. And he assembled the defensive staff, too. Baseball Hall of Fame balloting. I'm happy for Felix Hernandez that he's so good on year 2. First free throw, no good for Halifanua. Third leading scorer on the team, a 74% free throw shooter. Beltran, not surprised. Jones, I didn't know. It could have gone either way. Bit surprised he got in this one. Next year, Posey's going to be first ballot. Lester survives. Everyone else falls off. Second free throw, no good. So over 2 that trip. 0 for 2 that trip. 74% free throw shooting team. Can't get either one to go there. Remains 11-8. Now Perkins. Spins around the second block. Fade away. That one misses short. Rebound on the play by Abraham. As we have NY Weather fan with a 5er. Gets you on the call in just a second. Lewis. We're going to pick on the left side from Halifanua. We're going to drive inside. Fades away from the near elbow. That one good. No one wants to be Eagles OC. I mean, we don't know that. We don't know that at all. They're still conducting interviews. Abraham gets the steal. Goes out wide. 3 ball. Online and in. Georgetown. 5 points in the last 10 seconds. And a timeout call by Villanova. We don't know that. And which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. As a result, Eagles need to fire Sirianni, trade Hurts, hire a new head coach, and let them decide if Fangio stays. Okay, McDaniel and Dable refused. That doesn't mean that no one wants to be the OC. That doesn't mean that. I saw that, yeah, with Amara, yeah. Receivers just yap over and over again. It's crazy. Only 2,500. Only. Wow, that is not a lot of strikeouts. Only 2,500. It reminds me of an FS1 game. Winners and scores Bulls Common Championships. Patriots 24-10. Rams 27-24. 3,000 a call for Hall of Fame? No, it depends. 3,000's a lock. If you have 3,000, you're in. The guys get in with a lot less. Taking it down the floor here. It's Lewis. Lewis gets a pick off ball. Trying to free up Perkins. Not there, so going to take himself into the paint. Tries to spin around. So kick it out to the far corner. Finds Hodge. Hodge being guarded by Matt. Trying to post up here. 5 on the clock. On the far side. Fade away from the baseline. That one too strong. And offline. Rebound on the play by Mulready. What I'm going to do for the first round this year, I mean, we could trade up. I mean, wouldn't shock if we trade up. Lewis floats it while falling down the near side. No good. And Nova gets the board. Halfway through the first half, 13-11 in favor of the Hoyas. Looking for their first win in a month. It's poked away, staying though with Nova in the corner. Lindsay, and a reach and foul from behind Caleb Williams. I'll be the 6th on him. 6th on Georgetown, I should say. Wait, 1,200 is not an easy task. No, Flores can still go to the Steelers. He can still go. It's just if he doesn't get a head coaching job, he'll stay there. I'll ask you this one. I'll ask you this one then. As another foul there off the inbound, and that's Perkins getting fouled and in the bonus already. The rest could be a 1 seed, probably not, but I'm gonna say I think there'll be a 3. Okay, how about this? How about this? Ready? 2,500 is not a lot. Should Roy Halladay be in the Hall of Fame? Should Sandy Koufax be in the Hall of Fame? He's even starting to take a huge step back. I think so, too. Should Sandy Koufax be in the Hall of Fame? He only had 2,400. First free throw, the 1-on-1. That one's good for Perkins. 81% free throw shooter. Like the Rams. How's it going, time fades? Bark, dog, bark. Let's go. We'll see. Second free throw, Perkins ties it up. 2 for 2 that trip. Mac will take it down the floor. Again, Georgetown going right to left. Nova left to right. He goes up top for Williams. Williams kicks out to the far corner. 3-ball Mole ready. That one too strong. Rebound. Georgetown was out of bounds. Abraham wants a foul call. Not going to get it. Covers at high win rate. Step 3. Okay, what about Roy Halladay? What about Roy? Up top it goes. Brennan. Bounce pass down low. The dunk got it. Perkins. 4 straight for him. Got him caught napping. Turned behind. Williams quite literally threw the game away. That was not a great throw. Not a great decision. Could have checked it down underneath. No need to. You're driving so well in that possession too. Mac now. On the near elbow. Goes back up top. Fakes the 3. Williams. Back to Mac on the near side. Gets a pick on the left side. From Alifanua. Step back 3 up top. That one online and in. Line drive, got it. 16-15. I think Seattle could win. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really good game. Lewis. Pick on the left side. Now goes back up top. Again, Nova going left to right. Pick on the right side now. Set by Brennan. Fleets it to Brennan. Floats it up on the Big East logo. That one no good. Trying to get the board on the play is Abraham, but he loses the handle. Back to Nova. Another second chance opportunity here for the Cats. Splits the double team. Fade away from the free throw line. Lewis. That one misses short, but a third chance as Brennan gets the board and the baby hook is good. High wouldn't be in if he didn't die? I highly doubt that. I think Halliday was a lock to make it. Mac. Pick on the left side from Alifanua. Now I'll try another 3 up top. That one, too much on it. No good, but rebound by Alifanua. And he gets fouled down low. Believe they will get Lindsay on that one. Team's third. We go the under 8. 17-16. Horse fans don't injury the Cavs. It's travel week for you. All right, 70B War should be see us on that conduction. So if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe. It does help us out. It's on the channel. So we try to grow this community even more. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. We just predicted it. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with that, but I'm not predicting injuries. 17-16 your score. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe. Helps the channel out a ton. And we have the leaderboard up there. $10 or more gets your name on that board. Every donation counts triple. Toward you make the call. Help me decide which game we're calling next week. Grand Canyon, Nevada, Boise, San Jose State, or New Mexico against UNLV. Some Mountain West action. Yeah, Petsing craps the bed. The window is closed. It's going to be relevant for another 30 years. We will see. We will see on that. The other two coordinators right now is that the coordinators getting hired right now are guys that were never going to get head coaching jobs. Once the dust settles from all these vacancies, then we'll see coordinators getting hired everywhere. So if you don't have a coordinator yet, wouldn't be too worried. So I think the Jaguars have to start looking at coordinators right now too. Just in case. It sounds like Cal should. Man. Yeah, everyone steps on line 26. I agree. Radford leads Winthrop. All right. Yeah, we have the bye week this week. Well, we live for the game against Radford on Saturday. So we got 2 games on the docket Saturday. I don't think we're going to do a night game, but I'm not sure yet. But we'll do High Point Radford at 4:30. I think at 12 we're going to do the Michigan State game. I think that's the game plan. 17-16 your score at the under 8 timeout. Some stats for you early on. Nova just 24% from the field. Georgetown 4 for 10 from 3, but just 6 for 16 from the field. 40% from 3. Not too shabby for a team that's only shooting 31% this season from behind the arc. Nova up by 1 despite shooting 23%. Georgetown held UConn to 36% shooting last game. Playing much more defense as of late. All good, JP. If I buy Sunday tickets, do I have access to every out-of-market game? Yes. Every out-of-market game. So I have a Sunday ticket. I have all the games on all my TVs. So it's not just one game. But you have a Sunday ticket, you get access to every single game that is not on over-the-air television. Bad pass there, intercepted by a skew, and Nova will take over. They're going left to right. In the corner, fakes the 3, pump fake, and now we'll go back up top to a skew. Askew gives it off to Brennan. Brennan trying to feed Askew, not there, so now going to just go back to Lewis. Pick on the right side, set by Brennan. Lewis crossover, double team goes back up top. 3 ball off the dribble. Perkins, that one circles out, no good. And rebound on the play by Iwuchekwu. And taking it down is Jeremiah Williams. Nova 25% from 3. About 20% this game from the field. They lead by 1, even despite that. Abraham looking for the backdoor cut. Beautiful find. Extra pass, though. Didn't need to do it. Jeremiah Williams had the layup. Tried for the extra pass. It's a mistake, and now Nova takes over. They'll go down the floor, and they'll draw the fouls. Perkins going to shoot 2. Getting pushed from behind on the layup attempt. That's number 8 on Georgetown. Well, Locke was not good the last time I saw him play. When Locke played against the Packers on Sunday night that one time, he was really bad. It's Baron time, yep. Only 17 are in Cooperstown, and that includes steroid players, right? So that's... Right, then, like, some guys that aren't eligible yet. So that's second foul on Lewis. A slimmer set for next year? Oh, that would be awesome. You can get cheap TVs, too. That's the other thing. The other thing is that TVs are not expensive. Obviously, you want, like a 75-inch brand new TV. That's one thing, but you can find TVs on Facebook Marketplace for $10. Like, I paid no more than $20 for most of the TVs I have. Like, a lot of people just want to get rid of TVs. So, you can create a sub like that. No issue. Make your own sports bar. Second free throw. Got it. Perkins, 2 for 2 that trip. The junior from Penn. 4 for 4 at the line today. So Lindsay checks back in. Perkins checks out after the free throws. 7:09 to go. Georgetown trails by 3. They're going to take it down the floor here with Jeremiah Williams. He'll go up top to Iwuchekwu. High pass to the far side. Matt gets to the new Iwuchekwu. Sets pick on the left side. Goes down the near side to Caleb Williams for 3. Circles out. Rebound on the play by Jeremiah Williams. Williams. Now reset. Bounce pass down low, but it goes off the knee of Duke Brennan. Another turnover there. Intercepted by Nova. Now Brennan sets pick on the right side. Wants a blocking foul. Not going to get it. Askew will have to reset. Getting another pick on the right side by Brennan. Drives inside. High finger roll. Can't get it. Put back by Brennan. No good on the dunk attempt. Abraham gets to the board. And Georgetown will take over as Caleb Williams is at half court. Williams posted up on Lindsay when I'll go to Jeremiah Williams on the near side. Directing traffic goes at center to Iwuchekwu. Swings it around. Mack gets a pick by Iwuchekwu. Mack on the far side. Resets with Williams. Williams back up top to Abraham. Abraham loses the handle on the near side by the second block, but fouled by Malachi Palmer. Team's 4th. These TVs are so cheap now. It's crazy. I'm going to say under on that one, Rob. Yeah, I can see that, Dexy. I can definitely see that. I think it's in the bottom half of backup quarterbacks. He's not incompetent, but he's in the bottom half of backups. Schilling, without the off-the-field issues, he's first ballot every day of the week, twice on Sunday. Without the off-the-field issues, Kurt Schilling is a lock for the Hall of Fame, and he'd have his number retired by the D-backs at this point. Mack. Pick on the right side, set by Iwuchekwu. Mack kicks it out in the far corner. Mulready drives, gets the layup with a contact, and it's down to a 1-point game. Cards particularly the worst team in the league. Depends on the quarterback situation, but I would say yes. Bounce pass there by Lewis goes off the knee of Brennan, trying to feed him down low. It's a low pass. Brennan wasn't ready for it. Turnover. Back to Georgetown. Break something? No, I don't think so. I think what it was my deodorant fell over. I think that's what it was. My deodorant was standing up and then it fell on its side. That might have been what that was. Taking it down is Mack. First turnover for Nova today. They're +5 in turnovers. 19-18, low scoring affair so far. Sloppy offensive game so far. Mulready up top, guarded closely by Perkins. Fakes a step back, now goes on the near side to Fort. He checks in for the first time. Fort back to Mulready, now back to midcourt. Pick on the left side, maybe with Checkwood. Mack looking to fade away from the far elbow, not there, so has to throw up a wild pass at the turnover. Number 7 already for Georgetown, and Lindsay gets the pick on the left side, set by Hodge. Georgetown under 10 turnovers per game, but already 7 here. High layup, and into the stands goes Lindsay, as that one is well off the mark. Mulready takes it down. He'll try a 3 off the dribble. That one line drive, no good. The putback dunk, that one no good by Abraham, and the rebound by Villanova. It's Lewis. He'll go near side. Perkins gets this guy in the air to get inside. Foul and 1. He got Malik Mack in the air, was able to get inside as a result with the easy drive. Draws the foul, and he'll go to the line shooting one more free throw. Yeah, that's insane, Keller. Who posted the profile picture of my permission? Oh, really? Why? That's awful. That's awful. It's like, consent's not even a thing anymore. It's insane. Use to confirm. Yep. Eduardo gets promoted to the bullpen? I hope so. But Torrey Lavello is loyal to his guys to a fault, so I'm going to say fiction. I'm doing all right, Keller. I'm doing all right. Believe me, I hope you're right. I hope he's using a long reliever. I doubt it. Free throw is good. Anything he did that people hold him up against, he was apparently a really bad person to the media. Drew Lock being the Broncos in the Super Bowl. 22-18. Nova up by 4. Pick on the left side, set by Londera. Checks in for the first time. Now gets a pick on the left side from Checkwu. Pick on the right side now. It's Mack. Tries to go off of it. Near side. 10 on the clock. We'll go back up top here for Mulready. Mulready guarded by Hodge. Tries to drive on him on the far side on the block. Draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. So Mulready going to the free throw line. 60% at the line this season, averaging under 2 points per game this year. Didn't play the last game against UConn. Went to lead and play victim when it came down Hereford. That's awful. Oh man, that's a bad dynamic. Free throws here from Mulready. First one. Got it. We'll do a halftime rate when the time comes. Friends were deeming her, asking where it was. Oh, jeez. It's not her business. It's not their business. Second free throw. Got it. 22-20. Every time I go to one more, there's at least one person who smells like crap. Yep, that's going down public. People don't know how to use deodorant. Picks up his dribble, Lewis. Gets it back on the pass from Perkins. 4:12 to go. Guard on the far side of Mulready. Working the baseline. Puts up the layup. That one tight defense by Mulready. Wild layup attempt there. Mulready feeds it to Mack at half court. Mack will try and take it down himself. Trying to go coast to coast. Not there. It's going to reset. Back to Mulready. Back to Mack. Up top. Guarded by Lindsay. Goes now to Fort. And on the near side is Williams behind the arc. 3:54 to go. Bounce pass to the near elbow. Fouled on the shot. And Mack's going to shoot 2 as a result. On the jumper from the near elbow. That's number 6 on Nova. We'll go the under 4 when we get back. 2 free throws, a chance to tie it up here. 22-20, not exactly an offensive masterclass. Georgetown 35%, Nova 23% from the field. But Nova is +6 in turnovers. They've been more aggressive than usual, yep. They've attempted 16 twos. Or, excuse me, 18 twos compared to 8 threes. Rams coming out of defense special teams? Yep. I could see that for sure. I mean, the Rams special teams originally lost the last game against them. KTO said the Saints could have won their division. They started the quarterback they drafted this past draft and started late part of the year. Yes. We're assuming he played like that. We're assuming he would have played like that at the start of the year. We are assuming he would have played like that right away. But if he would have, yes. Rank the 4 second-string quarterbacks, a team's still in it. All right, so we're going lock. Oh, wait, no, wait, yes. Lock. Okay. So let me just look at the depth chart and make sure. So Dobbs. Garoppolo is very clearly number 1. Garoppolo is number 1. Is that quarterback good? He played very well. I mean, didn't Border's frozen pizza apparently wasn't that good. Apparently it didn't sell well, so it was not that good. Yeah, like frozen pizza is one of those things that I don't know. You lose the flavor of the sauce. Like I don't like reheated pizza or frozen pizza. Yeah, Knipple, I love watching him play. I put Lockett last, Stidham third, Dobbs second, Garoppolo first. If we're going Ellinger, that's 4. Jimmy G's on the Rams right now. Indoor teams are winless in conference championships with outdoor teams? Really? Well, they're not really an indoor team. The Rams aren't really an indoor team. They technically play outdoors. Technically. So we're going to back it away in just a little bit here. Like we see, looks like when subscribe helps out on the channel. Both teams are scoring a 50 all game. Can you imagine? Hang on, my Peacock is buffering a little bit, so let me try refreshing. Give me a second here. Florida, my favorite across all college sports, just football. Not even basketball. Basketball is High Point. So my favorite school, I went to High Point University. I'm a High Point fan and everything. The problem is that they don't have football. So outside of that, hang on, my Peacock decided to buffer. So give me a second here. Let me reset everything. 2 free throws coming up. Any third stringer still in better than Ellinger? Probably not. Both these teams scoring 50 points all game. If I can secondly play outdoors because there's no doors at US Bank Stadium, that is true. How much you hold playing indoors against great offense? Not at all. Today's NFL, no. Hockey team? I don't have a hockey team. I have no preference on hockey. Florida's been extended. I mean, it's the right move. As long as it doesn't get hosted up somewhere else, it's the right move. All right, so my Peacock decided to crash again. So let me try with the backup stream with the Xbox. Why does this keep happening? All right, give me a second here, guys. Give me a second here. Lemon should be ahead of Tate. I don't hate that idea. I just swear because Tate was never on corner ones because obviously there was Jeremiah Smith. All right, give me a second here. Sorry about this, guys. I decided to just be insane and buffer. McDaniel hiring? It's a great move for the Chargers. Phenomenal move. It's just such an upgrade over Greg Roman. LA is... So, like, it is indoors, but it's not indoors. Hang on. So it's not fully enclosed. So my first half spread? Alright. Let me... Again, I don't know why on earth... My Peacock app just decides at the worst possible times to completely crap itself. So we're trying to reset here. Fingers crossed this works. Apologies about that, guys. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright. Alright, it's 23-22 with 3 minutes to go. And apologies about that, guys. Peacock app sucks. Like, I cannot emphasize enough how much the Peacock app absolutely sucks. But once we get this back up, I have a backup thing for that. Yeah, that'd be a good get for Arizona. Unfortunately, I think that'd be a phenomenal get. I think he's going to beat out Vance Joseph in the interview. All right. Press anybody return. Oh my god. Press anybody return to content. What is happening? Oh, this is insane. Are we on team 1 Ayuk? I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. Okay, apologies about this, guys. Yeah, mine has not been. We're still on smart TVs. I'm working on smart. I'm doing it on a smart TV. I have a smart TV. All right, now we're back. Okay. All right. 217, 23-22. Apologies about that, guys. Okay, so now we should be okay. Yeah, I'm just going to run on the Xbox from now on. How do you own PEACOCK? Can you get this? Yep. All right, here we go. We're back underway. Apologies about that, guys. All right. Inbound from the side, taking it down the floor here is Lewis. The next game's on FS1 that we're doing. Lewis gets a pick on the right side. Set by Brennan. Now goes back to Brennan up top. Brennan fakes the backdoor cut. Perkins gets it after faking the cut. We'll try the three over the hands of Love. That one cannot get the friendly roll off the back of the rim. No good rim on the play. Mulready will take it down. 2 minutes to go. Mulready gives it off up top. It goes to Langston Love. He checks it for the first time. Williams trying to post up on the near side on the second block. Trying to spin around his man Brennan. Will reset back up top instead for Mack. Mack kicks it out. Fakes the three. Now trying to drive on Lewis. Loses the handle. Poked away. It's a 3-on-1. Perkins gives it off. The finger roll. Got it. That's how you do a 3-on-1. A bad pass there. Staying, though, with Georgetown. Right, Lemon's size might be forced to a slot roll. Could be that. Favorite team to call on stream? Any team with a bad coach. Any team that has a really bad coach. Yeah, I use it for sports. Yep. Did you do Tsunomites? Nope. I did not. It's sometimes it runs by when we have her download new software update. Brand Samsung. Floater from the far elbow. That one too strong. Rebound on the play by Brennan. I'll have to figure it out at some point. Now kicks out to the near side, going quick in transition. Fakes the three. It's Palmer. Goes to the far elbow. Now resetting with Lewis up top. 24-23, 1 minute to go in the first. Trying for the pick and roll with Brennan. Not there. It's going far corner. 3-ball. That one too strong. Rebound by Love. 54 seconds. Chance for a 2-for-1 if they want it. They're going to slow things down. Hoyas up top. Down in the near corner. Love gets a pick on the right side from Hoyas. Well, now reset up top, so no 2-for-1 here. Trying to post up on the near side. Williams fades away. Cannot get the friendly roll. Misses short. Rebound by Lewis. And the shot clock. There's about a half-second difference. Nova has a timeout. We'll see if they take one. So use it or lose it. Dumbest Cowboy moments. Oh, man. Definitely say the Leon let twice. And then the final plays against the Niners. And on the clock. Lewis crossing over. Floats it up. That one good. High off the backboard. Over the hands of Hoyas. And Nova will lead by 3 at the halftime break. Villanova, despite shooting just 25% from the field that half, leading by 3 as Georgetown ends the half on a 3-minute scoring drought. 1 for their last 8 from the field. That's up there too, B. Pfizer. That's up there. I'll put a poll up. Who do you think wins this one? And I think we'll do a halftime raid. So 13 drop? Yeah, that was pretty bad. Not sure that was a dumb moment, though. Yeah, Niners Cowboys divisional game, that would have been fun. All right, let's see who's doing college basketball tonight. I know Dr. D is. But let's see who else is doing college basketball tonight. Gridiron Heights, yes. Back in the day, yeah. Asheville beats Upstate, no surprises there. All right, Maryland, Nova, or Illinois. Am I doing that one? No. Let's start with some Whitney Houston AI. Higher Love by Kygo. All right, is anyone? No one else is doing this game. I'm not sure it's a Power 5 offer. Let's see. Try one more. 10 years old. Wow, yeah. I remember watching in college. All right. We've done him before. Yeah, when in doubt, read one of those. Yep. Especially if there's one more. Have we rated him? I don't know if we rated him before. I don't think we have. We're going to rate this guy. I don't think we've rated him. He's doing Tulane against Florida Atlantic. So we'll do him. I'll take about 10 minutes, and then we'll start the second half. No, it does not do C1 justice. Not even close. All right, so see you guys in just a little bit. We'll do the second half. 26-23. 20 minutes down. 20 more to go. See you guys in just a little bit. All right, everyone, welcome to the start of the second half of this game over on Peacock. Both teams not really shooting the ball that well in that first half. Georgetown just 30% from the field. Villanova 26%. Perkins leads the way with 9 points for Nova. Leading the way for Georgetown is Caleb Williams with 6. No one else with more than 5 for the Hoyas in terms of foul trouble. Iwuchekwu and Lewis have 2 apiece for the Hoyas, and then Hodge and Palmer on 2 fouls apiece for Villanova. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. How's it going, WVU? Appreciate you tuning in. They will go Tennessee. That'd be an interesting pairing. Yeah, I think it'd be a very good move for them. Dolphins quarterback, I think it's going to be Malik Willis. I think all the signs are there. They need a quarterback. They got a Packers coach, Packers GM. It just makes too much sense. It needs to be a free agent. Not come back to Green Bay because it'll cost way too much money. So I think that's going to happen. Why is the sponsor code HMA instead of JG9? I don't know. I think that's just the name of the company. That's the name of the brand agency that's trying to work with me on this one. So, but it does help the channel a lot. Use that code 100% sponsor. Drop to $100. Appreciate all you guys a ton for using that, helping out the channel. 88% around with the Cats to win this one. Georgetown this time going left to right in the blacks. Nova going right to left. Let's do this thing. Second half back underway here as Georgetown looks for their first win in a month. The pass down low, and it's a horrible pass on the second try as he gets pushed behind the hoop, working the baseline. That's another turnover, number 10 already on Georgetown. It's already more than they're averaging all season. Nova trying to go quickly off the turnover, and they get the high layup to go, 28-23, as it is Lewis knocking that one down. Football season, I miss it too. Oh, man. UFL's coming back in a bit. Meanwhile, turnover number 11. It's a bad pass at half court. The shot there, Perkins. The layup gets blocked, but it's going to be goaltending. Mack could not get there in time. Largest lead for Nova, 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Just a lazy pass by Mack to try to advance the ball, and Perkins gets the steal. He's into double figures, first player in double figures for either side today. Georgetown, 11 turnovers so far already in this one. Now it's Lewis, KJ Lewis. Set a pick on the left side, Iwuchekwu. Gonna fake the pick and roll, gonna try the jumper from the third block on the far side. That one misses. Rebound on the play by Nova. They're gonna look to push the floor quickly. And it goes to Mack. Or excuse me, Lindsay, I should say. Lindsay, working the baseline. Now kicks out to the far corner. Stays in bounds somehow after the wild pass to Lewis. Trying to get by Mack. Working the baseline again. Nice pass between the legs of Nutmeg. And Brennan gets it to go. And it's a 6-0 run for Nova out of the halftime break. An 8-0 run dating back to the end of the first half. A 10-0 run, I should say. Georgetown has not scored in 4.5 minutes. Abraham now up top. He's crossing over. Goes back to Mack, back to Abraham. Abraham 12 on the clock on the near side. Trying to get by. Spins around Hodge. Working it on the block on the near side. That one too strong. The tip-in's no good. And the rebound on the play by Nova, but it went off the knee of Perkins. Perkins couldn't hold it in completely. He loses control. It's a turnover. And going back to Georgetown, shot clock at 20. And appreciate all you guys tuning in. Love West Coast for the Penguins. Listen to late night on the radio was a fun favorite of mine. Yeah, I love late night baseball. I did love being on the East Coast and just the late night games in the summertime. 3-ball, catch and shoot, Mack. That one too strong, off balance, off the backboard. Rebound by Villanova, so no harm done. Perkins finds the man on the outlet pass. Got it on the fast break. Lewis on the finger roll. It's a 12-0 run for the Cats. They're 4 for 4 from the field this half. No timeout being called. Somehow as Lewis pokes that ball out of bounds with Mack trying to advance it. Ed Cooley not taking a timeout at any point during this run. Villanova led 26-23 at the half. It's down with double-digit lead, largest lead for either side today. Titans can be happy with Dable. Absolutely. Is it OC? 100%. I think most fans would be. Head coach doesn't matter, but OC? Absolutely. Sign me up. Williams pick on the right side. Halifanua. Now we'll go to Halifanua up top. Kick out to the far corner. Abraham. Working on Lindsay. Just going to reset now. Goes back to the top for Williams. Williams, 5 on the clock. Bounce pass down to the third block. Spins around Halifanua. Baby hook. They're going to get a travel before the bucket went in. It's another turnover. Number 12 on the Hoyas already. They have more turnovers than field goals. It's their third of the half. Not even 3 minutes in. Up top here for Brennan. Brennan feeds it off the pick and roll. Hodge, layup, good. And now a timeout finally called. I don't know what took so long. But Cooley finally takes a timeout. Nova perfect from the field to start this half. They're 5 for 5 from the field. Georgetown down to 27% on the day from the field. The last time Georgetown made a field goal was with 5:57 left in the first half. They made some free throws since then, but they missed their last 8 shots. Nova has made their last 6 shots. For Villanova, it is a 14-0 run. Nothing doing for the Hoyas right now. Nova 5 for 5. All 2s. Georgetown 12 turnovers on 7 field goals. Villanova outscoring Georgetown 12-1 in points off turnovers. They are plus 10 in the turnover column. You're going to win a lot of games if you're holding the other team to 27% from the field and you're plus 10 in turnovers. Back on the rise? I think so. I think Lord's got them going in the right direction. Just a disastrous start to the half for Georgetown. Last time the Hoyas scored was a free throw by Fort with 3:06 to go in the first half. Their last field goal, I think about 35 minutes ago in real time. It's been a bit. If hiring Reese, no surprises by that. So who you know, league? No surprises by that. Reese was always going to be the favorite. And back on our way here. After a 10-0 run out of the halftime break. This new crown overtaking the NIT as second tourney? Not really. I don't know how many people cared about the crown last year. Pirates of Steelers Thunder? Well, they're not selling. I know that much. Not sure if they can afford to buy, but they're definitely not selling. Williams. Jeremiah Williams goes to Caleb Williams up top. Caleb feeds it to the near elbow to Hoyas. Trying to post up here. One-on-one. Fade away from the third block. That one too strong. No good. And Georgetown 0 for 6 to start. Or 0 for 4, I should say, to start the half from the field. But the second chance and KJ Lewis able to draw the foul. He'll shoot 2. And a chance for Georgetown to score their first points in nearly 7, or over 7 minutes, I should say. The last one sent out Reese, but not the other one. There was another one it did not send. Free throw by Lewis. First one circles out. No good. 76% of the line this season, but the wait to score this half is going to take a little bit longer. So he misses the first. Oh yeah, long with destroying Gardner Webb. Holy cow. Second free throw. Got it. Georgetown. Finally a bucket for them this half. Stepped out. look at what changed. Yep. Glad they barked the first half. Yeah, second half not so much. Second half, that was the first bucket of the half. They've not gotten a field goal since 5.5 minutes ago in the first half. I got 1 for 2 at the line there. Lewis. Now for Villanova. He goes up top. You got Nova going right to left. It's Brennan. Brennan weaving it around. Fakes the 3 off the catch and shoot. So going to go to Lewis. Lewis, great ball movement, extra pass, block shot, staying with Villanova. Blocked by Hoyas. They finally score, yep. Oh no, that one's sent, actually, yes. That one's sent. Yeah, I already saw that one. I'm not surprised by Reese. I mean, that was always, it's a who you know league. He was always the favorite for the OC. Not surprised by that. Mount underneath goes up top for Williams. Or excuse me, for Perkins. He'll try a 3. That one's good. Perkins off the dribble, and it's a 15-point game. Largest lead. Bills have a bad future. It starts with ownership. Yeah, I think they're in some trouble. Nova 6 for 7 this half from the field. It's Perkins off the dribble. A separation on KJ Lewis. Perkins knocks it down. I think they're going to get Lewis. They will. It's a turnover on Georgetown. They're going to get Lewis on the high elbow on the push-off. Another turnover. It's 13 for them already on 7 field goals. Lindsay, he'll try a 3 off the dribble. That one's good. Off the screen. Gets by Lewis, and Georgetown takes another timeout, as this game is spiraling out of control. Back-to-back threes for the Cats. They're 2 for 2 from behind the arc this half. 88% from the field in this second half. Lindsay's up to 5. Perkins up to 14. Villanova outscoring the Hoyas 16-1 in this half. I mean, it has been ugly. Georgetown led 23-22. A 20-1 run since then. They're looking good so far. They got that good action going on the screen up top. Get the screen up top, get some separation, got it. It depends on the head coach, yep. Right, depends on the head coach. Get bloodbath now. Georgetown, 1 point in the last 7 minutes. The last time I got a field goal, 5:57 to go in the first half. They've not got a field goal in 10 minutes' time. That should not be possible. It's 25% of the game without a field goal. The game is 40 minutes long. You have 10 straight minutes without a field goal. That should not be possible. They have missed their last 9. They have also turned it over a crap ton of times since then. Georgetown has turned it over 13 times today. 7 made field goals. For every field goal, 2 turnovers. A 1-to-2 ratio is really, really bad. Georgetown looks really bad. I could feel on search. I think we all could. Just by sheer happenstance. Just not turn the ball over. And they've only attempted 9 field goals the last 10 minutes. That's another alarming part. It's not like they're getting to the line. They've only made 1 free throw. The turnovers, the poor rebounding, it's just been terrible. But through some women's basketball, it's men's basketball. Oh, that was so fun when that happened. That was so fun. I was rooting for the shutout. I remember we Heidi to that one to some extent. That was great. All right, 42-24. Georgetown running out of timeouts at this point. Only got 1 left. It's an 18-point game. Largest lead for the Cats. They trail by 1. With about 3 minutes to go in the first half. A lot's changed since then. In complete control now. Jeremiah Williams is a pick on the left side from Caleb Williams. Now another pick on the right side from Iwuchekwu. Jeremiah Williams is going to drive inside, spins around the same block, resets up top to Caleb Williams on the near side now. Mulready dumps it down low to Iwuchekwu, trying to post up here, and he gets called for a travel. Tight defense down low. I believe that's Hodge on that one. That's another turnover, number 14. Now it's an even 1-to-2 ratio. 5 turnovers for Georgetown this half on 1 point. The drought continues. Half-court press. They break with ease. Lindsay gives it up top to Lewis. Lewis to Hodge. Hodge out wide to Lindsay. Lindsay back to Lewis up top. They're shooting 88% from the field this half. 7 for 8. Now Lewis looks to drive inside. Feeds it down low. The big man. The dunk blocked out of bounds. Staying with Villanova as Pierce gets rejected. Both missed field goals have been blocks. So the shot that has not been blocked has gone in this half. It's a great block there. Iwuchekwu, 7'1", St. John's transfer. Jumping up to get that one. Averaging close to 2 blocks per game this season. An emphatic one there out of bounds. Same with Nova with 7 on the clock. Out wide on the far corner. Fakes the 3. Now Lindsay gets it back. Will try a wild shot, trying to draw the foul. Not going to get it with the shot clock winding down. Good defense on the inbound. And now Williams kicks out to the far corner. Georgetown looks to go crossover. Gets some separation. Floats on the biggest logo. And that one clanks. He was open. Missed it. Rebound by Perkins. And then he gets fouled by Abraham. Another miss for Georgetown. It's now 10 straight misses. You're not allowed to go to candidates have this here on paper. Nope. Man, I've had service series for the game auto generators being from Georgetown. Yeah, I don't think there's... Yeah, I don't... Do they even have a team? You bet where it's anonymous. Half-court press. They break it again. Askew. He'll give it to Lewis. Georgetown has not scored a field goal now since 5:57 in the first. We are going on nearly 12 minutes. But they might get a chance here as it's a bad pass intercepted by Jeremiah Williams. We'll get the fast break opportunity. Kicks out to the far corner. Mo ready for 3. That does it! The drought is over. The drought is over. Georgetown for the first time since the 6-minute mark in the first half gets a field goal. Now the graphic just showed on the screen that I was alerting you on this entire time. For 12 minutes, no one stops the Hoyas from scoring for 13 straight minutes. Perkins, 7 on the shot clock, goes up top. Fakes the 3, loses the handle, gets it back from Abraham and poked away. But a bad outlet pass by Georgetown. Turnover number 15 for the Hoyas. So Nova's going to retain possession. Lewis, pick on the left side by Pierce. On the far elbow, going to work the baseline. In the restricted area, the reverse lay-in. That one no good. No look on that one. Mulready gets the board. He got the 3 last time. First field goal for Georgetown this half. And now it's Jeremiah Williams. They're going to feed it down low for Iwuchekwu. Reach and foul there going against Pierce. Team's second. And now we're back to bricks. Yep. First free pace, having stretched for arms back. Relay with a sock and... with a sock puppets? Oh, I don't know on that one. I actually don't know that one. Pierce checks out, as does Hodge for the Cats. Inbound, underneath, Mulready for Georgetown. Goes up top for Williams. Williams, bounce pass to Mulready. He'll try throughout the screen. That one no good. Was open. Can't get it. Brennan gets the board. Now Villanova back in possession. Picking the left side set from Brennan. He'll try a 3 off the pick. That one no good. And the rebound by Caleb Williams, but there will be a foul. I believe it's going against Jeremiah Williams, team's 3rd. Oh, man. This has been insane. It's 3 on Iwuchekwu, I should say. Williams had the reaction. So it was a foul down low. Nova retains possession. Going back up top. Fakes the 3. Askew. Tries to get picked from underneath on Brennan. Not on the clock. Trying to cross over on the far side. Gets by Caleb Williams. Looking for some help on the far elbow. Just going to reset back up top to Lindsay. Lindsay fakes the 3. Now a step back from 35 feet out. Got it! Nothing but net! 35 feet out. When it rains, it pours. As the shot clock was winding down, Lindsay just threw up a prayer. The 40% free three-point shooter. Tight defense there, but sometimes very lucky than good. From Curry range on that one, Lindsay up to 8. And now it's Williams. We'll go to the elbow. Iwuchekwu spins around his man, puts up the shot while falling away. Got it to go, no foul. Despite the contact, Iwuchekwu cuts it to 16. They do Patriot League football. They're 41-80 in their 12 seasons, still employed. Why? Yeah, I couldn't tell you why. You'd think he'd make a change at that point. Definitely not a football skew. Askew kicks it out wide. 3 ball. Lindsay's got the hot hand, but can't get that one. Circles out. Tip back, and Iwuchekwu gets the board, and Jeremiah Williams will take it down the floor here for the Hoyas. Pick on the right side from Iwuchekwu. Williams gets the handle back. He'll look to drive on the baseline. Kicks it back up top. It's another turnover. Bad pass. Perkins gets the deflection. Turnover number 16. Coast to coast, blocked shot, second chance layup, got it. Lindsay's layup got blocked, but the putback is good. Georgetown, 16 turnovers. Gonna stop it here at the under 12 timeout. 9 field goals, 16 turnovers, and Villanova 17-4 advantage in points off turnovers. Whew, man. Under 12 timeout, it's all Cats. Oh, man. Here we got the Grand Canyon game later tonight as well. That game starts at 11 o'clock Eastern time. New video dropping tomorrow. History video. A broadcast controversy to some extent, if you want to call it that. If you want to call it that, but a little bit of broadcast controversy. (47-29) score. Perkins up to 16 points. 7 points this half. Perfect from the field this half. 3 for 3. ESPN Cloud and Charlotte. Yeah, you chose the game. You chose the rivalry. Geography, we're the world's from San Diego. Thank you for getting that theme song in my head again. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I got that theme song out of my head like just now, and now you got it back in. So thank you for that. Yeah, I mean, it's the NBA's fault for having Rivals Week with the Hornets and the Cavaliers. Why? Why is that's not a rivalry? Rivals Week and it's Cavaliers-Hornets. That's like the NFL doing a Rivals Week and the game is like the Jaguars against the Commanders. It's like, that's not a rivalry. My clock was running. Let's change that. All right, it's all over right now by 18 points. If you like what we see, the like button, subscribe, we have emojis in the chat shirts for either one of these teams, although right now it's all Villanova. Georgetown has not won a game since the game against Coppin State back on December 22nd. Started the season off 5-0. Went on the road against Maryland, went at home against Clemson. Thought maybe there's a chance they could right the ship this year, but it has been all downhill ever since. In danger of losing their 6th straight game. Who hates the Hornets? Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, the Hornets hate the Heat, I think. Because they've had some series in the past. Right, aside from Hornets fans, who hates the Hornets? Yeah. Like, I think Hornets Heat is the closest thing to a rivalry. But that's, like, barely a top 50 rivalry in the NBA, if it even is that. Nothing makes sense with what the NBA does. Williams will take it down here for the Hoyas. Picks up his throw on the near side. Stays in play. Trying to work the baseline. Bounce pass down low to Halifanua. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Now trying to dump it down low. And intercepted by Brennan. So he was trying to find Halifanua. Turnover number 17 for the Hoyas. On 9 field goals. Lindsay on the far elbow. I think they have 7 turnovers this half already in 8 minutes. Lindsay goes back up top. Gets it back. Pick on the left side, set by Brennan. He'll try a 3 off the pick. That one's good. Lindsay knocks down another one. He's got the hot hand from 3 right now. Yeah, most Hoops fans in North Carolina watching Notre Dame against UNC. Makes it even worse. We're watching the Duke game. 21-point game. Halifanua gives it up top to Mulready. Mulready gonna drive inside. Finger roll. High off the backboard and in over the hands of Brennan. Georgetown on a pace of 1 point per minute. Down by 19. Askew. Pick on the left side from Brennan. Georgetown says 8 points the last 13 minutes of action. Goes to the far corner trying to work the baseline reverse layup. Got it. No resistance on the baseline, and Palmer with the easy reverse layup back up to 21. You know, now DuckTales stuck in my head. Fantastic, Bam. Fantastic. The near side's Abraham. Abraham goes up top. Fort. To Mulready. Mulready back up top it goes for Williams. Williams picking the right side set from Lifanua. Williams spins around his man, and they're going to go to Lifanua. 5 on the clock. Abraham, fade away from the near side of the block. No good. The tip back to Nova. They get the rebound. Under 10 to go. Nova pulling away this half. Lindsay. Made a couple of threes so far this half. Looking for one here, potentially, but he's going to drive instead. Kicks it out wide. He's open for 3, and that one's online and in. Askew knocks that one down, and it's up to 24. And Georgetown takes its final timeout. Yeah, Jackson's get the hash marks. Oh, God, yeah. You're going to see Blaine Gabbert just be terrible this game as well. 24-point game. Georgetown has no timeouts. Nova shooting 63% from the field. Was there a delay? Not that I know of. I'm sure there was a delay. Watch on my Xbox, so. 55-31. It may remind you, with 3 minutes to go in the first half, Georgetown led 23-22. A 33-8 run for the Cats. 17 turnovers for Georgetown on 10 field goals. You will win 0 games. Oh, in the game? Oh, no. The game started at 7. Not 6:30. Game started at 7. But his first start, yeah, Panthers, he was okay. Wasn't the best, but he was okay. This one was bad. There were some good games yet. The second half, so when he gets to the Colts game, the first Colts game, the second half he looked like a real quarterback. That was the first time he really looked like a real quarterback. That's because the headset for Dirk Cutter went out, so Gabbert had to call all his own plays. So he looked more comfortable doing that. Granted, it was the Colts. And watching all the Super Bowls, yep, I can't wait for the marathon to start. I love decorating the place and watching the marathon while it happens. On NFL Network. It's the only thing NFL Network is good for now. It's that marathon. I always will wake up. No matter what I'm doing, I will always stop and wake up to watch the final 5 minutes of Super Bowl 34 if I'm not up already. I always stop and watch the final 5 minutes just to see Dyson be 1 yard short. It's a generational hatred. Mulready off the pick. Got the 3 on the pass from Mac. How's it going, Weather Fan? Appreciate you tuning back in. And you're back, yep. Back in the top spot. Time for first. Why Gabbert calls his own plays? Because his coaching staff was stupid. They're going to find that out. This coaching staff was dumb. Askew. Pick on the left side. Set from Brennan. Crossing over. Trying to post up on the near block. Kicks it out up top. Now 6 on the clock. Lindsay. Crossing over on Mac. 3. He's going to try a wild 3. That one circles out. He's feeling it, though. Lewis gets the board for the Hoyas. 21-point game. 8:48 to go. Georgetown, no timeouts left. Mulready gets a pick on the left side from Iwuchekwu. Now goes up top for Lewis. Lewis back to Iwuchekwu up top. Gives it off. Lewis pulls it from the free throw line, and that one's good. Back-to-back field goals made for the Hoyas. Haven't said that too much today. Trying to get the steal, the half-court press. Not going to get it. So 5 was funny bad, yeah. Even the Colts were upset for that game. They're like, we did not play well. Like, even the Colts were like, that didn't feel like a championship. Lindsay, back to Brennan. Brennan, travel was called before the shot over Iwuchekwu. Going back to Georgetown. The turnover for Nova. Rare turnover for them. Right, even the arm was accurate. Gabbert a good set of legs. I'll just wait until I get to the Texans game. Just wait until the Houston game, where you see his legs on full display. If you know, you know. That's like the only highlight of that season. Mac will take it down the floor here. All right, any donations made to Georgetown until Nova hits 60, he'll donate 50% of that amount up until $5. All right, so you heard my Weather Fan. He'll do a 2-for-1 to some extent. He'll do a 2-for-1. Crossover here. Now Lewis, he'll try a 3. That one's an air ball. And Nova's going to keep it in play. I think worried that might have been blocked, but Brennan will keep it in play. Goes to Lewis. Lewis now to Perkins. Perkins back up top to Lewis. Lewis. Brennan picks up his dribble at the arc. Pick on the left side set. Going to Lindsay. Lindsay kicks it out wide in the far corner. 3-ball. Open, but no good. Rebound by Mack. Mack loses handle, but then gets it right back. 7.5 to go. Pick on the right side set by Uchekwu. Layup. Foul, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. So when we get back, under 8 timeout. Yeah, always a New York name, yep. KJ Lewis, the junior. Leading scorer on the team this season. He'll go to the line when we get back. Times would have gone for 2 if they scored. I don't know. Jeff Fisher's pretty conservative. I'm not sure they would have gone for 2. This is the same guy that went for 1 in the Music City Miracle. To make it a 6-point game instead of a 7-point game. The MJD good at running out, switch, and catching. He was good on screen passes. On screens, he was very good, but run him out for routes, no. But he's also like 5'7". Well, you're my good luck charm, bro. They just ran out when I came back to stream. There you go. There you go. If you heard on my weather fan, he will donate 50% of anything donated from now until Nova hits 60 points. $55-36 your score. Did you walk up that party in that Texas game? Yep. He was so good against us. Someone borrowed $20 so I can eat. I'll give you 40. The commentator sets the elephant in the room. Oh, yep. Gotta love on-field mics. Just wait till I get the Ravens game. The Ravens game was maybe the best defensive display I've ever seen the Jaguars have. That game is coming up soon. It's the Saints game, and it's the Bengals game. That was a frustrating one. You're going to see why I hated Matt Turk and why I think he's like the worst free agent sign the Jaguars ever made. You'll also notice after the season why the Jaguars took a punter in round 3. Not saying it was a good pick with Brian Anger at all, but you'll see why they took a punter round 3 this season. Watching some of these games. So Jets, Panthers, Saints, Bengals. I think there was another one because we were 1-5 going into the Ravens game. So there was another one. I forget which one it was. If I think about it, I'll get it. So it's the Jets, that's the Panthers, week 3. Then it was the Saints. Then it was... Oh, man. I'm completely misremembering. You always use the terrible bunts? Oh, just wait, it gets worse. Just wait, it's going to get worse. Wait till I get to the Bengals game. It's going to get really bad. Basically, the Jags punted away with 3 minutes left, and the Bengals start the drive in the red zone. On a punt that was not blocked, and had a return of 0 yards. I am not making that up. They never upped the hash marks. They never did. I'm not making that up. The Bengals start a drive against the Jaguars in the red zone on a punt, on a sunny day, on a punt return that was 0 yards, and a punt that was not blocked. You know, she is psycho, Michael. First free throw by Lewis is good. Wait, Phillips' only platform came against Philly shows you how bad Reed was pre-Mahomes. Huh? Time free throw was good. Sure. I mean, he always had like deficiencies in the playoffs. That was always his thing. 2 free throws are good. Full court press. They're able to break it. Lewis takes it down. Punt net 0. The punt, I think, went 11 yards. I think it was an 11-yard punt. They fumbled a snap? No, did not fumble a snap. Clean snap, clean exchange, clean everything. I was at that game. That was so frustrating. Lindsay, bad pass to half court. It's intercepted by Mack. Mack will take it down the floor. Feeds it down low on the far block. He would check with baby hook. That one misses. And Brennan gets to the board. Has to be users who are out there saying why the hash marks like that. I don't know. Is that the game the Jags down like 3rd for 14 minutes here to being tied? No, that was a Bears game in 2012. No, Bengals game, I think we were winning that. I don't know if we were winning or we were tied with 2 minutes to go. That was a one-score game. 3-ball, catch and shoot. Abraham knocks it down. Georgetown down to a 14-point game. Right, that football follow ended. Yes, it did. The Bears game it was 6-3 with 5 minutes to go in the third, and then it was 41-3 10 minutes later. That was the one. That was 2012. I was at that game as well. I've seen a lot of crap as a Jaguars fan. Like, when we do it, when we ever win this one, is the layup there by Lewis is good. When we ever win the big one, or even make it to the big one, I've earned it. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate you tuning in. Oh, this game, which year? Jags Bengals 2011. Oh, it's after the game? I think we are. Yeah, I think we should be doing it. Mac, I'm not sure. We'll definitely do it after this Grand Canyon game. Floater from the third block. That one no good, but Lewis, or Mac gets the rebound. Reverse lay in. Can't get that one. The third chance, no good. Iwuchekwu gets the board, so a fourth chance. Up top, 3-ball. Caleb Williams got it. Down to a 13-point game. Yeah, that Saints team was stacked. How they only made 1 Super Bowl is insane to me. Lewis. Right, the combine was announced after the Super Bowl? Yep, that makes sense. You gotta see the Shrine game, too. Brennan. Gives off on the near side to Perkins. Perkins up top here. Finger roll. Layup. Lewis. Another one for him. Back up to 15. The Buffalo was close to a complete massacre, let's admit. Oh, yeah. And timeout called. I have a new developer song after the game. Oh, man. So timeout called on the floor, 5:07. Right, with 7:54 left, it was 34-3. Yep. Yep, that was the one. It got ugly. I better score 31 in 13 minutes. It was rough. It was really rough. A timeout on the floor, 15-point game, Nova in control. Yeah, New Orleans 15, Jaguars 1. Yeah, our offense sucked. Like, I don't think people realize how... Like, MJD... I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer. By any means. But the fact that MJD led the league in rushing with that offense... He led the entire league in rushing with that offense... is mind-boggling. Like, legitimately mind-boggling. How he did it. Like, I've been through hell and back as a Jaguars fan. That's why this game against the Bills didn't bother me. It's like, I've seen some crap. I'm not going to complain about seasons like the one we had. Because I've seen a lot of crap. Driving here, layup off balance, can't get Iwuchekwu gets the rebound. The putback is good. Down to 13 again. You Hall of Farmer. Yep, it's a Hall of Farmer. 4:41 to go on the near side of Skew. Bounce pass up top to Hodge. Now they'll slow it down with Lewis. Lewis pick on the right side. I'll wave off the pick from Brennan. Now gets a pick on the left side from Brennan. Now goes to the right side. Trying to drive inside. No blocking foul called. No travel. Lewis poked out of bounds by Iwuchekwu. Didn't the Bears suck in 2012? They were 10-6. No, they were 10-6 that year. We got like 400 carries. No, but he was getting a lot of yards. Like it wasn't like inflated numbers. Right? Why Purdue really address the media? Yep. I think that's the right decision not to address the media. I think that was the right decision not to. And he averaged 100 yards a game on nearly 5 yards a carry. So it's not like it was like inflated or anything like that. Baby Hook, that one fouled, and 2 free throws coming up here for the Cats. Like, it's not like it's like on 3.5 yards per carry. But it's still was flop, so it didn't suck. They were 10-6. And the first half of the season, they were good. They fell off the second half of the season. But the Bears, what were they, 7-1 to start the season, I believe? Yeah, they were 7-1 to start the season. We played in the first half of the season that year. So. First free throw here. Off the rim and circles in for Brennan. And Morse on the kickoff, yep. Well, he was on the kickoff for the onside kick. He was getting to the onside kick. Wish the Bills and Sabres could better owner, but if not for them, they definitely move. Well, the Bills wouldn't, I don't think, with a new stadium. I don't think they would move. You're not going to get a better fan base anywhere. A bigger fan base anywhere. 3-ball running, 3 for Mac. That one too strong, and the rebound falls for Brennan. He'll push it quickly, trying to go on the fast break for the dagger. Layup, got it. The dagger layup makes it 17 with 4 to go. Now Georgetown going quick. They get a finger roll. Pace is flying right now, and Lewis gets that one. Right, Bears switched winning record and fired Lovey anyway. Yep. Yes, they did. I mean, I think it was the right call. I mean, Lovey was not... We saw every other stint after that. Lovey was not good with the Bucks, Texans, Illinois, but they didn't hire the right person afterwards, obviously. Trestman was probably the worst hire you could have made. Pick on the right side, set by Brennan. I don't think we're going to get a straight Canadian Football League hire ever again. Can I get the friendly roll off the 3, and we will get a jump ball possession out with Nova with 3:22 to go. When the game was punt? I think like 5 minutes to go in the... Wait, I think I could actually show it on screen. This one, I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to show it on screen. We're at the under 4 timeout. I'm going to... Yeah, it was 5 minutes... Yeah. Titans given 2012 was something... Yep. It was 14-7, then the next time Locker touched the ball was 35-14. Yeah, this is the punt. I was at this game. I was there, my dad and my grandpa. This broke me. Yeah, so again, I've seen a lot of crap. This guy is Matt Turk. This was the last game he ever played for the Jaguars. We signed Nick Harris afterwards. It's friends starting ESPN. It's because it's Rivals Week and they have a rivalry with the Cavaliers, apparently. Right, Bears didn't want Aaron's because he wouldn't keep the assistant coaches. That was a dumb move. All right, here we go. Here's the punt. So a good snap. Yeah, perfect snap. Perfect weather. And the punt here... Yeah. Yeah, that was the punt. Yeah. That's a perfect punt. Perfect punt. With backspin, too. Yeah, because you're going to put backspin on a punt like that. Yeah, put backspin on a punt inside your own end zone. And that makes sense. And keep in mind, that was in a 4-point game. Jags were up by 4. All I have to do is punt it, a good punt, and I think the Jags win that game. I think the Jaguars win that game because our defense was good that day. I think we win that one. But alas, that did not happen. Yeah, fooled the camera. Fooled everyone. Fooled everyone. You know, he sucked. Matt Turk was the worst free agent signing in Jags history. In terms of heel for nothing good. At least... Obviously, we had worse free agent signings like Nick Foles and whatnot, Hugh Douglas and whatnot, but at least they had at least one play. At least Nick Foles had that one throw against the Chiefs. Right, you have to try to punt that bad, yep. At least Foles had that one throw against the Chiefs right in the bucket. To Chark. Like, at least he did one thing right. In his entire career. Turk did nothing right. Turk had literally 0 good plays. We sign him. 5 games later, he gets cut. We bring in Nick Harris. He's not that good, but he doesn't shank punts 15 yards. McGraw was eventually rather than that. Yep. And he also saw sports because you watched the Panthers game, too. You saw the punt that Turk had where he mishandled the snap late in the 4th quarter. Like, he was the least clutch punter I've seen. I didn't know there was a thing about being clutch as a punter. I didn't know clutch punters were a thing. But Turk was not. 4th quarter, we punted. We were losing. Because his punts would go 10 yards. Wait, no, we didn't call score. I'm talking in terms of... Like, I'm talking in terms of how bad they were. Obviously, Turk didn't set the franchise back. In terms of sheer talent, Turk is the worst free agent signing I've seen in Jaguars history. Like, it's why I will never get on Logan Cook. Even if he shanks a punt. And he does every now and then. I mean, he's a great punter, but every now and then he does have a shank. Because I remember the dark days. I'm like, oh, yeah, it could be a lot worse. All right, 15-point game trying to drive inside, lose the handle, going back to Georgetown as it goes off the leg of Lewis. You know, that punt was bad. I remember that one, yep. I remember that whole season. That season was a fever dream. That season was a fever dream, 2011. If DJ Truck do, yeah, that was, yeah. That was my fantasy name for a while. Yeah, Foles was the worst free agent signing in terms of value, yes. $88 million for an 0-4 record. Layup foul, Lewis drives inside, he'll shoot 2. Yeah, in terms of value, Foles was easily the worst. Hugh Douglas is also up there. But Foles is the worst. Shark was good for us, but we wisely decided... He got hurt too much. We wisely decided not to bring him back. It's because he sucked the first year, but the second year he played out of his mind. They don't take Riker for granted? Yep. I love our special teams. I know how bad it can be. First free throw is no good. Like, Matisic, I love. I love Cam Little. I love Logan Cook. I don't take it for granted. Do you know tonight? Or definitely doing it after the second game. We'll do it tonight, yeah. We'll do it tonight. Hey, guys, Baltimore Monday Night Football, the defense played out of its mind. Because the defense that season was really good. I think it was like a top 5 defense in football. We top 10. Foles a Coughlin move? Absolutely. 100% a Coughlin move. Up top, bad pass intercepted by Georgetown. If we go 1 for 2 at the line, Caleb Williams now gets there for the steal by KJ Lewis. Going quick into the paint, kicks it out. Open for 3. Lewis on line, misses it short though. Grazes the rim and Lindsay gets the board. We beat Baltimore because Josh Scobie hit 3 field goals at 50-plus yards. This at a time that was not expected. Like, now you think, oh, that's pretty ho-hum. But that was, I think, the first time it ever happened. That a kicker made 3 field goals from 50-plus in a game. Scobie kicked out of his mind, and defensively, we were on another level that day. That game also took, like, forever. The pace of that game was insanely slow. Askew spins around his man, bounce pass down into the restricted area, shot foul. He'll shoot. Frame drop. First free throw, good. If you got a frame drop, just reset. Refresh, yep. You got a frame drop, just refresh. Yeah, Turk had yeah. I forgot about that pun. Forgot about that one inside the 5. Yeah, but I was booing. I was alongside him. I was at that game. I was booing. Second free throw, no good. But yeah, speaking of Jaguars' second-round receivers, Laviska Shenault's on the Birmingham Stallions. So, UFL's going to be fun this year. We got Shenault on the Stallions. Kicks it out wide. Caleb Williams tries a 3. That one misses short. Williams tries to get the rebound and does. Kicks it out up top. Malik Mack, he'll try a 3. That one no good. Just trying to jack up as many 3s as possible. Time running down. Rebound the play by Brennan. And that should do it. In a 15-point game. Yeah, it was me, my grandfather, and my father. Yep, pretty much. Lewis will hold it here as Nova had to bounce back after the loss to St. John's. Georgetown about to their 6th straight loss. Go below 500 for the first time all year and just too easy. Driving by Mulready, no help defense. And the easy slam for Lewis. Shenault learned how to play receiver via YouTube? That was someone else. I don't think that was him. Might have been, but I think that was someone else. Is that Cooper Kupp? Might have been Cooper Kupp. Three ball up top. That one misses short. Tip back and goes to Caleb Williams. I don't think it was Shenault. I thought it was a Ram. I don't remember. So we're back to recover? Yeah, not going to get it. Mustaine said we love Megadeth and Metallica do a full tour together. Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah, no, the Y kicker did. Yes, the Y kicker did. Put back by Georgetown is good. Nova's just going to hold it here. No foul. 1 second difference in the shot clock on the game clock. So that should be the final score. 66-51 your final. Villanova wins on their home floor. They hold Georgetown to no field goals in a 12-minute stretch. And that's what gets it done. All right, there you go. So, we'll do some overtime. Why the heck not? We'll do some OT. 5 minutes on the clock. We'll do the karaoke songs as well. Hang on, give me a second here, guys. Do some OT. Why the heck not? They survived the first half scare. Yep. Dominated. Dominated after that. We got a game later tonight. So we'll do some OT right now. They're scoring the drive. Yep. All right, let's do some OT. We are doing OT later tonight. So all the AB prompts, save them for after the game tonight. Just to make it easier. All the AB prompts we'll do after the game tonight. But we're going to do OT right now for this game. Do anything, audio, video, ChatGPT, Smoke Quiz, What If Sports. We'll do the AB stuff later tonight. Hard out for this OT? Yeah, 10:30. I would say 10:30 on that one. Oh, that's awesome, Michael. That is awesome. All right, let me reset this. Tomorrow we'll do a GeoGuessr stream. 6 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow, GeoGuessr. AB, after Bear. That's the stuff with the church. AB. So I jokingly do BB and AB. Before Bear and after Bear. After Bear is the saga with the church. Of Little Brown Bear. Like BB times and AB times. We'll do those after the second game tonight. But let's do the karaoke wheel. Yeah, GeoGuessr streams are fun. Yep. So tomorrow we're going to be live. Yep. That's already in the queue. So don't worry about that. We are doing Take It Easy. You haven't heard that one in ages. Yep. That's going to be a fun stream. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern time. Tomorrow at 6 we'll do that. Okay, what's the song for half off? Buddy Holly by Weezer. Buddy Holly by Weezer is the song that is half off for this stream and this stream only. Oh boy. How about Dice Streams in the future? I'm not sure about that. The game kind of sucked this year. So Buddy Holly by Weezer is the half off song. Explain how GeoGuessr works. It's basically a game where you get plopped somewhere in the world. You have to try to guess where you are. No games. Well, I also have to be at the bar tomorrow night. You have to be at the bar tomorrow night. But no real, nothing crazy. Suppose if I do a 5 o'clock game my time, it'll be over at 7 then OT, and then I could run long, and then I want that to happen. Back to Dice for 27. We'll see. So I'm probably just gonna not have. We'll just do GeoGuessr tomorrow. Then Friday we'll do a game. We'll do Friday, and then Saturday we'll do 2 games. Saturday we will do the Maryland-Michigan State game, and we will do the High Point game against Radford. If that is a thing. I don't know if they're going to be playing or not. We might do a night game. I'm not sure yet. I have to see what plans are happening. The problem is that there's a big ice storm coming, and it could impact Virginia and North Carolina, and I'm not sure that High Point's going to travel. So they might postpone that game. They're monitoring the situation. So the second game for Saturday, potentially third game, that's on hold. But we're definitely doing Michigan State. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be the first year. So yeah, haven't played in a while. Have not played in a while. But Weezer sucks. $25 can change the song. You got a song change with that. You got to respin on the wheel. Joe the Tour. Uncut CCL harassment. All right, I'll do that. Amazon alternative? We can try that. We got a tour from Michael. All right, here we go. Hard Times by Sweet. Like Jack's Ice. That'd be fun. Why Maryland? Well, that's a noon game. You make the call. I think it would be a runaway. Because the other games, I think it would pretty much be a runaway with that one. It's a rank matchup, too. And then funk it up. I recognize some in the video. Oh boy. You guys have the ranked matchups. It's Maryland, Michigan State on CBS, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Clemson, Georgia Tech. I think that would be a, based on the demographics of the chat, I think it'd be a runaway for Michigan State. All right. Get you on UNLV. Put the vote there. Also, I want to try something too because there's some I want to. I don't think CBS. I think CBS is good camera, good detection, and they don't have you streaming the games. Maryland is no, Maryland's not ranked. Michigan State is. Michigan State is ranked. I want to test something out too. Part of it's I want to test because I don't think CBS shows their games on YouTube. ESPN. The problem is that ESPN just sucks in terms of they show the games on YouTube. The sound. I'll probably put it 3 right now. All right. All right, Dave Morgan. Here we go. Who wins? Saints win that one. Yeah, 18 years. Yeah, he's definitely 18 years old. On the poll? Oh, who wins? Oh, my bad. Yep. It should be, which game do you want? Oh, boy. When? Yeah, I tell the poll who wins. Yeah, I know. What starts you? Force sim or is it random? It's random. Well, you can pick the teams, but you can't, like, decide, like... Like, I can't control who wins or not, but I can control the rosters, if that makes sense. Fox News is clear. I think they still do. Not as much as they used to, but they do. I love the guy screaming. Oh boy. Yeah, you know, that was a crazy episode. First win in Logan in nearly 10 years. Back, how's it going, JP? Next time I like plays, not kind of like karaoke. I think it's like February. It's barren time. We're saving the AB stuff until after tonight's game. I think that'll just be the easiest thing to do. But wait, I'll take anything else. I'll do anything else. We'll do the AB stuff after tonight. Could create Elwood City. Oh, nice. Oh, no. I don't know sports talk about how he had. Oh, wow. This... I think February 7th? Oh, no. Oh, it's after the game? Yes, we are. 100%, yep. What? No. The owner of what, Dave? The owner of what? Right now, the Bills are a dumpster fire. Mike with a 5, appreciate you a ton. Frank Zappa. Here's your Baby 6 version. 2-6 Saturday? So if High Point doesn't play, we'll do that one. If they do, because I don't know with the ice storm. If they do, we'll do that one. Yeah, Jason Hill, yeah. He was not good in 2011. 2010, he made some nice grabs. The one against the Raiders was really good. How the Jags lose to that organization? I think McDermott masked a lot. Doubleheader stream? The next game is at 11. Yeah, don't... We're still doing the other game. That game starts at 11 o'clock. So you don't have to worry about that. Carson Beck? Oh, that'd be so funny. Yeah, San Jose Grand Canyon is going to be at 11 o'clock Eastern tonight. So still have a little bit for that. Right, Allen too, yep. Bills everyone Pagula is the owner? I mean, we've seen some bad owners win, but... How old is he? He's 74. We still got time. I'm going to say yes. He's probably got another 20 years. I think they'll win one. Alan Massey? Yes, 100%. 6 to 12 inches on Sunday? Oh, that would be a lot. Yeah. Wait until after the second game if I do a church with third church. Yep. You will do the church ones after the second game. This O-line was bad, yeah. I mean, Justin Smiley, Guy Whimper, it was bad. The right side line was bad. Or do 3 games? Just tough because if there's overlap. The problem is the overlap. Because games never take just 2 hours. Games will always take longer than 2 hours. No, sometimes do 3 in a day. That's not an issue. I mean, 3 in a day is actually, it's quicker than doing 2 football games in a day. Someone Golden Road? Oh, wow. McDermott and Allen masked the issues. I think because McDermott and Allen masked the issues. To some extent. At least... It's trying to get the most out of that roster. It's not crazy to say he doesn't win either. No. 1 quarter of a college game or 1 quarter of a college football game? Oh, 1 quarter. That's easy. The Dusty still there's only 3 inches. Mike Goldberg. But the thing is that games never take 2 hours. They always take 2 hours, like 10 minutes, so there's going to be some overlap. So if High Point was like at 2 o'clock and then Houston Texas Tech was 4:30, I would do that. But problem is, it's not. But theoretically, I could do like an all-day marathon for college basketball. Theoretically, by the time you ever worked out, I could do like 5 or 6 in a day. If I was window each could do 4 in a day, yes, I could. Easily. I do 5 in a day. 10, 1, 4, 7, 10. I mean, there is the Hawaii game, but I'm not sure we're going to do that one. I have to see if I'm doing plans at night. Oh, no. I do love me some Lions Den. Wait, 2.5 hours I could do. Yeah, easily. 2.5 hours I could do. 2 hours is pushing it. That's no good vacation was a no. Yeah, shooting your team to run through a wall. Yeah. Bills could cave in next year. I think they could. Could be like the Bengals to some extent. Lewis had no touchdowns. 60 years old. He's like, I'm gonna take it. Shots on the fire. Which game do you want? Get you on the call for it. Which game do you want? Ooh. Just record the first row. I'm sleeping. Yeah, Lewis had no touchdowns that year. Which game do you want? I'll get you on the call for it. Sean the Sheep beats Little Brown Bear in Madden. Sean is Rams. Little Brown Bear is Bears. Whatever for you by Saturday night by? Probably Friday. Probably on Friday. All right. Now we get some sweet songs. I love me some Dave Morgan. All right, Hard Times by Sweet. There's actually going to be the defense comes up to play this game. The offense sucks. The defense tries to bail them out as best they can this game. Oh, the harmonies on the all the time. Oh, man. You know what? They perfect. Get you on it. The riff on this song is nuts. Well, it feels like a Boston song to some extent. Mr. Rapper can play wideout. Well, he's like, what is he, like 50 years old? I don't think he's got the right speed to do it. Certain morning games like tomorrow, there's a few. Actually, hang on. I have to... be somewhere tomorrow. I have to figure out what... Because I'm doing my workout tomorrow instead of today. Because trying to reschedule. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll let you know. That's a maybe on that one. No, he's Arthur's teacher. He's not the principal. I forget who the principal is. All right, Q&A Geo gets her tomorrow at 6. Yep. Yeah, Q&A Geo gets her at 6. All right, Jack, someone. What are you thinking about? I'll let you know. I'll let you know on that. Yeah, I'll let you know on that one. What do you think about for the Hundo Jack? So I'll let you know if I can do it or not. Geo gets her again? Yep, Geo gets her is Thursday. Yep, Thursday at 6 o'clock Eastern. Who was second at 11? I'm going to guess the Panthers. Is that what you know on that one? Maybe not this week. Ranger game. You were 100 Jack Ranger game that ship sailed for 10-2. Is it on GeoGuessr just while college football is going on? Yeah, because weekdays it gets a lot freer. So it'll be next week? That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I know the yeah. Yeah, I could probably make most things work with my schedule. And then Funk It Up is next. Parents start with 17 to 10. Alright, so it wasn't too far off. A Boise game gets weekdays a lot easier? Yes. Oh, well, heck of a lot easier. Yeah, weekdays are like nothing at this point. Clock's at 0. $5 and more gets to it at this point. Oh, this really is a funk song. It's not what I thought Sweet would be. The high harmonies, yep. How so? There's fewer games on... There's fewer, like, pressing games on weekdays. Also, most plans usually get made, like, Friday or Saturday night. Or, High Point plays Saturdays. Jags won 11 times. Oh, well. All good, JP, yep. All good. I'm not sure if I'm doing an early game. Yeah, weekdays get a little... I have a lot more flexibility on weekdays. I mean, I have a lot of flexibility on weekends, too. I mean, I can make anything work. I can make anything work. That's not the issue. Like, that's not an issue. But most people make plans, like, weekday nights. Or weekend nights, I should say, instead of weekday nights. Game after the Q&A stream? No. No game after that stream. So for early game? Oh! Alright, what were you thinking for that one? Early game I could do, yeah. Early game I can make work. If you let me know which one you're thinking, I'll let you know. I can make it work. I'm pretty flexible. I can make it work. For an early game, yeah. That's not an issue. Yeah, for early game I can make it work. I love the shouts on this one. Airship 11 on West Virginia. We will see if they can hold. I got class LOs going. All good, man. Yeah, take the snap. They send forth the receive. Open drop. Caillou the target. Right for the pass to Lumber Bear. Moving up 15 yards. Stupid bear. Let's start them later than I did during football season. I'll start them later once daylight savings hits. So the goal is I want to be at the bar at that time and be able to get dinner beforehand. But I'll be able to do it when daylight savings hits, or when we go back to 3 hours instead of 2. Then the streams will start a lot later. So I'm flying from Mars at 6 o'clock. 6 Eastern. Because we kept dropping every ball through them today as a resuscitate. Oh, man. Doing their Nelson Aguilar impressions. It's always going to start at 6 o'clock. Whenever you're streaming for election coverage. God, no. No. The, election night, I just get the heck off stream. I'm like, I don't want to show any sort of bias or implicit it might be. I don't want to react a certain way to certain things, if that makes sense. Like, you can tell, like facial reactions or, like, shock or whatnot. I, don't, like, there's no way how we do election coverage. No way. I'm fascinated by election coverage with maps, but there's no way I would ever do it. I just sit back and watch it all unfold. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, during the pandemic. Yeah, that was a very different time. And for Hundo Jack? Oh, God. I mean, for Hundo Jack, I could do anything. For Hundo Jack, I would do anything. Make sure it's the... How'd you donate a regular game streamed by you? $100. $100 for a San Diego State game. Although I'm doing one tonight. I got the game tonight at 11 o'clock. Like, should I bet besides presidential years? No. No. Tomorrow morning sounds like workout. Friday morning. How early? Wait, how early are we talking? How early? I can reschedule, yeah. Some milk games early on? All right. I mean, tomorrow... Yeah, tomorrow I can do the 12 o'clock game. Tomorrow at 12, I can do the 12 o'clock game. All right, here we go. Frank Zappa song. 10-11. Wait. Right, I can do the... Like, tomorrow I can do the 10 o'clock games. Right, there's a new Easter game, yes. Tomorrow I can do the 10 o'clock. I know Jack for that would work. I would do that for the Hundo Jack. Right, here comes Baby Six. 10-11 a.m. About WrestleMania? That required 2 Hundo Jack. Yes, that would, yes. That would require 2 Hundo Jack. Long weekend, be shocked open Monday. Yeah, with the snow coming in, yeah. Work for Daytona? Yes, Hundo would work for Daytona. Yep, Hundo works for anything. As long as it's for football. Oh, that's awful. Sorry to hear that, Tom. Sorry to hear that. What's with the harmonies on the song Baby Snakes? Yeah, that would work, yeah. Basically, Hundo works for anything. I can make it work. Hundo works for anything, it just can't interfere with football. So, no issues. Florida situation similar to Cohen's last year, where he takes coordinator job, head coach doesn't work out. Well, Flores took the, he's going back to the Vikings. As long as he doesn't get a head coaching job yet. Wait, so the wrong song? Huh? Wait. I'm confused. Is it this one? What's there a chance to get relegated this year? Yes, I do. I must come to the Storms. It could be. Is it this one? Baritanium Sunbelt game. I would say the better one tomorrow is... That's what we do a Jaguars game? 1,000 Jack? Whoa. I don't know about that. I'd say the better one is definitely App State. Marshall's probably going to steamroll ULM. Where the Eagles thing, Dale Dable off the board, I think they're going to wait until the head coaching situation figures itself out with other teams. No plans Saturday. Door open to do a third game? Yes. 100%. 100,000%. All right, this is the right one. Okay. All right, here we go. I decide which of the two? All right. Yeah, so that would be... App State's the better game. I'll do 100 Jack for that Detroit, yeah. That's good at least. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah. I wouldn't worry yet about the vacancy. All right, here we go. Feels very much a Dire Straits song. I think it's going to miss New England. I think it's going to hit like the Virginia's area and whatnot. Is that score right? Is that the right score? Whoa, there it is. Keller with a hundo, Jack. Keller with a hundo. Louisiana App State, let's do it. Let's do it. Louisiana App State tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you a ton, Keller. Get you on Boise. Oh, man. Stay on to the hard out, yep. Stay on to the hard out. There it is. I appreciate you a ton, Keller, on that one. Yep. So, Louisiana App State tomorrow. Lunchtime B-ball. Lunchtime B-ball. I appreciate you, man. Oh, my God. You guys are awesome. Holy cow. Somehow I'm... Yep. Yeah, I think because of the storm, it got moved up. Been on for a while. Yep. Oh, you know it. I'm not complaining. You guys are awesome. I'm not complaining. That is incredible. Worst case, I just take the run over time to put somewhere else. Carry over time to the extra team. Yeah, I might do that. Oh, after that game? Yep. Oh, wait, after the Louisiana game? Probably not. No. No OT after that one. Once again, tomorrow at noon, Eastern time. Yeah, no OT after that one, I don't think. Coming here for Sunday? As you should, yep. It's going to be a fun game. And we got a hundo, yep. I appreciate you. We'll get you on the LED board. Holy cow, man. Pick a song, yeah, you can pick a song, yep. I'll save the list. Yep, you can pick a song. You got a song with that. Here's the list. Supposed to be around for the second half of the stream? Perfect. The song went very off the rails. The song went very off the rails. Right, that happens. Yeah, they play on Friday afternoon at noon. Yep. And moving everything because of the storm. Oh, that's good. At least nothing serious. It's time tonight. Well, I have another game after this. I guess I theoretically could. Yeah, theoretically we could. We had 200 theoretically. I never thought it was a possibility. I'm not gonna lie. Never even thought that was a possibility. But yeah, I could order for 200. Yeah. Why not? It's supposed to be the devil. Yeah, Sproles MG only keep it shorter. Yep. Call me, maybe? Alright, put you on. You can do it during halftime, yep. Do the song top to bottom? Oh, man. I'll put Call Me Maybe on there. Oh, man. It's like a Tenacious D song, it feels like. I'm not sure she's a one-hit wonder. Good Time was a pretty big hit. It's also, like, very niche enough. She might not be one-hit wonder. And the Warner Brothers signing. Oh, man. Yeah, Jerry Trainer, 49 years old. He is so talented. I am the devil, do you understand? Matthew with a $5. Could prime Tom Brady... I think the last time was a big hit. It's always a very weird fast, yes. Oh, man. An hour left for eligibility. Could Tom Brady handle the German Blitz? Just keep yelling this over and over again. I think San Jose makes the tournament. A lonely time. I don't know about that. Mexico, I'm going to say NIT. You know, he was by for the best part. Yeah, he stood up for the actors, yes. He saw what Dan Schneider was doing, and he stood up for them. Like, he is a saint. Utah State, I'm going to say tournament. I think Utah State and San Diego State make it. I think that's the only two from the Mountain West. UNR, NIT. We go Madrid on Genghis Khan's army. Man. Yeah, no, too. Yep, I got you. I got you down on that one. On Mountain West, I think Tubin. A01 excellent team below the best European team. From the 2000s. Fact. Not the 90s, but 2000s, yeah. Alright, next up. Primetime Brady Hill and the German Blitz. New Mexico could. Yeah, New Mexico could. The French is just the Saints Alliance. CBI gets Campbell is fact. So extreme second game? Oh man. The third team after the second game? Yes, we are. Yep. The Black Page. Ooh. Man of Steelers. What on earth? He's one of the 6 Shiga-chan. Oh, that's not even the right... Oh, no, it was... Yeah, that was the right photo. Forgot how bad that logo was. Maui Simmons in? Yes, I think so. Yeah, double it tonight. Brady versus Tiger 2. Does that cost me? Yeah, Grand Canyon's a good team. Yep, that's offside on Germany. Yeah, that's offside. Stop counting things till 2. Tom Brady just commits so many penalties on this one. Math is a performance-enhancing drug. SEC bias. Oh my god. You know, the Jags were not good offensively that day. Just let them play. It's just a war crime. I did not see that with Frankfurt today. I did not see that one. I'm not sure any of these terms are real. Is this a flaky thing? Is this a flaky reference? Clippers stir fry the Lakers tomorrow? They could. They could. They're playing a lot better as of late. I think Lakers win, but I think it's going to be close. Oh, no. This is a Patriots cheating video. goodness. So that's why they would have won. Yeah, the Nets are getting obliterated. That was a pretty convincing argument. You know, I think Brady, I think they would win. I think Brady would get the dub. They're both allowed to cheat. I was not expecting it to go in that direction. Oh, that's amazing. That was incredible. All right, give me a second here. Then I'm going to put the ChatGPT prompt in. We'll save all the church just so that we don't run out of time. We'll save them all until afterwards. After the second game. All right. In worst case, I mean, we can carry over the time as well if there's nothing else coming. We can carry over the time to the next OT. All right. Where are we going with? All right. So we only have one in the queue as things stand. Most likely 12 to 18 inches. So yeah, stay inside and stay safe. It's a lot of snow. Hope we don't have to drive in that. There's a chance my class get canceled Monday. Oh, I think with 12 to 18 inches, 100%. It's a pretty good chance. Because remember, too, it's not just about you guys, it's about all the teachers and all the professors. They have to drive out. It's going to be tough to, like, you got to get the roads cleared. Florida State, I understand with the Vikings. I think it's no surprises, but if he gets a head coaching job, he's going to take that. Homeschool kids never get a snow day. I never thought about that. I would assume not. I would assume they would not get a snow day. I'll be news, all right. All good, Tom. Appreciate you a ton. Appreciate you a ton. And we'll be live for the San Diego State game tonight. Having a lot of time inside in Salah. I think he's a great defensive mastermind. It's an interesting hire because I think he was dealt a bad hand with the Jets to some extent, but his clock management wasn't the best at times. And also, he hates Liam Cohen, so there's going to be blood in that rivalry. But also with that, you didn't really develop Zach Wilson, and you want to get a guy that's going to develop Cam Ward. That's getting Peralta? Oh, man. I don't know what they're doing. I can't figure out what they're trying to do. All right, here we go. Shaun the Sheep versus Little Brown Bear in Madden. Bears versus Rams. Shaun the Sheep versus Little Brown Bear. More likely to get 6 to 12 than over 12. That's better, at least. I don't even like this already. The controller's sticky, the Bears are slow, and this game is being mean to me. The game starts. Okay, Sean, I'm the Bears because I'm a Bear, and that makes sense, and you're the Rams because whatever, but don't be cheap. Don't do cheap stuff. I hate cheap stuff. Sean selects to play. Why are you taking so long? Are you doing a sneaky thing? You're doing a sneaky thing. You always do sneaky things. Play action, quarterback rolls, receiver across the field, wide open, touchdown Rams. What? No! We need to show the sheep emoji, yes. Making a mistake, Henry McCarthy? Yes, he has no business being on the sidelines again. 13 degrees and as low as 3. Wow. Yeah, that is too cool for me. That wasn't even a real play. My guy just stood there. He stood there like he forgot he has legs. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. The Bears always start slow. That's what they do. Yep, a lot. Holy crap, you were right on the money. Wait a second. Who the heck's your source? Hassan just tweeted it. Wait a second. When did this... When... Wait. I literally just got the notification. What the heck? Wait. Rotation's not bad. Rotation is not bad, but it's official, yeah. It's a lot that they gave up, though. That's a lot to give up. All right. It's fine. The Bears always start slow. That's what they do. That's their strategy. Don't do that play again, though. That play is dumb, and I hate it. Sean picks the next play. It's the same formation as last time in the shotgun. Wait, why does it look the same? Why does it look the same, Sean? I said don't do it again. Play action, crosser, wide open, touchdown. Hey! That's the same thing! That's the same play you ran last time! You said what we didn't say, but you knew we weren't supposed to do that again. 14-0 Rams. This game is broken. The Bears would never let that happen in real life. Except sometimes. But not every time. My controller is lagging. Get back to 14 race. Yep. Yeah, I saw the news with him. Yeah, I got detained. Yep. Yours is probably faster. Sean lines up again at the line. No. Don't you dare. I can see the little arrow. Why is my guy running the wrong way? That's the same play you already ran. Same exact play. Touchdown Rams. That's cheating. You're cheating. You can't just do the same play forever. There should be a rule. Where's the rule? I want a rule. 21-0. I hate Madden. I hate the Rams. I hate crossing. Why is everyone crossing? Stop crossing. Next drive, same play. Touchdown. I'm not even having fun. You're just calling the same play over and over again. My Bears are tired and sad, and the game is bullying me. You're doing it on purpose. You know I can't stop it. You're a sheep. You're not even supposed to be good at football. You're supposed to be sheep stuff. Sean sets the controller down, looks at the screen. I'm telling someone you're a cheater. This is the worst game ever. I'm never playing again, ever. Unless I get to be the Rams this time, or you promise to stop being me and stop calling the same play. Or unless I win. Then another play action crosser. Turn it up! Stop calling the same play. Slow Bear loses because he can't stop one play. Just cheesing on him. Hit him with the cheese play. I love it. I love it. Hit him with the cheese play. Fantastic. How's it going, Nicholas? Appreciate you tuning in. Alright, so we have nothing left in the queue. I can put the carryover time to the next stream and do that. If we don't have anything in the next like 2 minutes, yeah, Nets are a really bad team. And we can put that into the next stream. Just start the clock at like however many minutes plus 5. Yeah, Sean's 47%. Already off to a good start because she put her address down as Massachusetts, which she's running in Minnesota, so I don't know how that's going to work. But off to a good start. All right, if we, Ellie's best division baseball right now? Fiction. I think the NL West. Yeah, the Norm sacrifice one of the Dark Souls to Phoenix firm? Yes, 100%. I didn't see it coming. That was incredible. 2 weeks since the 18th anniversary of the Johan trade. Here we go. Oh, man, what a career wrecked by injuries. It was never the same after the no-hitter. It was never the same. You know, I don't think she's going to win. All right, so if we don't have anything, I'm going to just put the carryover. Yeah, that works too. Yep, that works too to some cheesy on the same play. All right, if we don't have anything, I'm just going to carry over the time to the next OT stream. And we'll start that one with 30 minutes on the clock and go from there. So again, the game plan, Grand Canyon, San Diego State. It's going to redirect you to that stream in just a little bit. At least it's a good case as well, yes. At least it's a very good case. So let me make that stream public. I'll change the emojis. And then we will do all of that fun stuff. So I appreciate you guys a ton. Nice and Brewers trade their ace to save $8 million. Yep, it is a league of the haves and the have-nots at this point. It sucks. My son's a prank show? Ooh. Probably getting 7-8 right now. Probably getting 7-8 between the games. Get my stomach full before the game. So, we'll stop the clock with 26 minutes. And we'll do the next stream. That's going to start at... I'll put the start time at 8:45. Oh, no, hang on a second. Hang on, we got a fiver. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. Let's do it now. We are not done yet. Hang on a second. Hang on, we ain't done yet. We're not done yet. Hang on a second. Hang on. Appreciate you, Rob. Rob with a fiver. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Obviously, the clock's still going, so if there are donations or whatnot, yeah. I did not see that, Tyrell. I did not see that one. Oh, that's not a request. Oh. Oh, they are actually planning it. That's not a ChatGPT. That's actually a request. Oh, wow. Or not a request. Jed York and the NFLPA playing a joint investigation over the injuries. I did not see that. I'm not surprised. Wait, I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. I've not seen that anywhere. Where are you seeing that? I didn't see that. Wait. Yeah, I don't see anything on that. I'm not sure where you saw that. I just Googled it. I don't see anything. I don't see it on Twitter. John Lynch announced investigation. Let's try that. Oh, here we go. Yep. Here we go. There it is. Because it deals allegedly with the health and safety of players, have to link to everything. Reaching out to everyone to see, does a study exist other than the guy sticking an apparatus underneath the fence and coming up with a number that I have no idea what it means? That's what we know exists. We heard that debunked. The health and safety of players have most priority. John's parting ways with Kevin Abrams, one front office member. poured into it. Our ownership, Jared York's resources will always be cognizant of things. I know that a lot of games have been won at this facility since it opened. We're not going to turn a blind eye. That's good. That's good. Something's got to give. Something's got to give with all the injuries. It's the right call. Obviously, you can't have guys getting hurt every year. And especially now that that's a known thing, it can be hard to get free agents. Long overdue. About time. About time. It'll be interesting to see what the investigation rules, because there might be some gains to that, or credibility to that. 07, the craziest season of all time for college football. Honestly, this year might be the craziest. 07 was crazy. This year might be crazy as well. The playoffs were great. The fact that Indiana was, the fact that Duke won the ACC with 5 losses. Like, this might be the craziest. But 07's up there. All right. So, and we hear what Matt has to say. Yeah. If Lynch already said it, that's straight from the source. See if I can get the emojis in really quickly for the next game. San Diego State I have already. 07 was nutty. Big Bang Theory theme song? Good song. Good show, good song. Really can't hate on it. I mean, the theme song gets everything across in 30 seconds. Super catchy. One of the better theme songs out there from the 2000s. Yes, Series of You Weaver. Yeah, they're just covering all the bases right now. I don't think it's going to be Weaver getting hired. I'd be a bit surprised. I think it's going to be Flores, but I want it to be McCarthy so bad. I want McCarthy so badly, you have no idea. That would be like the dream if it was McCarthy. Let me get the emojis in. That would be nuts. The New York Giants' problem was Kevin Abrams making some changes in the front office. I mean, we had a feeling when Harbaugh got there was going to be some sort of restructuring of something, just so you know what it was. And now we know. Now we know. I don't think it's going to be the only one to go. I think the exodus is just beginning. All right, if we don't have anything, I'm going to hop off here. And then we'll just put the time on for the next stream. I appreciate you guys a ton. I mean, this was an insane stream. Villanova wins by a lot. And I'll see you guys in an hour for the next game. Should be a good one. Should be a really good one. San Diego State, Grand Canyon, Mountain West battle over on FS1. Take care. See you guys in an hour. And I'll put 24 minutes on the clock for the next 13 period. So, appreciate you guys a ton. Change down off, and I'll see you guys in